Y'all, wagwan, tis your boy, Jeton, Legendary. And in today's photo session here on Cyberpunk, we're doing the Southern ladies. You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title. Look, we got Victoria from Kentucky, Savannah from Louisiana, and we got Tiana from Texas. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell if you love all things photography and cinematics. You should definitely hit that subscribe button. Real life, video games, and sometimes AI. Look, it's November. We already did one episode, now is this episode. The next episode is probably going to be my New York characters, so stay tuned for that. I got two of them, and they both swagged up. Anyways, enough talking. Let's go. Alrighty, folks, you already know we starting off with Victoria. This is outfit number 1. You know what I'm saying? Simple, casual, but still that southern style. And then we got outfit number 2. I mean, something a little bit more fancy. The full red. Although, I forgot to make her nails red. Luckily, they are pink and red, so that works. Right now, we're just setting up for set number 1. It's going to be similar to a set I did back in the day. Where, you know, it looked like she's chilling in front of her little crib or something. Or not really her crib, but like a little spot, you know what I'm saying? A little spot where you might chill out at. You know what I mean? So we setting it up. Got the grass coming through. This bush is definitely a little too far forward. Other than that, though, I mean, you go ahead, finish building. I'll get back with you. You know what I mean? Alrighty, I'm not gonna lie. The hat, I had to get rid of the hat. It was taking away her natural hair. You know what I'm saying? The hat had to go. It was disappointing. You know? They give you afro options. When you put a hat on their head, their hair just magically goes straight. Come on, man. Could have made it puffy underneath the hat for certain hairs. Maybe one of these days somebody will make a mod for that. Maybe, hopefully. That'd be nice. I've always hated that the hair from your character's hat is almost never similar to what their actual hair is. For instance, a character like this with an afro would not have straightened hair when they put a hat on. Would still be puffy and curly. Makes putting on hats pretty tough, but you know, that's just the way it would be. Change this time real quick, make it a little later. There we go. I like that better. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. I gotta fix that. If that would ever happen, probably not, but maybe somebody will make a mod for it. Maybe. Alrighty. So we're gonna be using Steam for these images. Oops. Because I have the uncompressed joint on, which gives you pretty dang good photo quality, pretty nice photo quality. But the reason being is I'm going to be using this fill to depth, which is not so harsh. Which I kind of forgot I even had this. It's been so dang long since I've used it. Kind of forgot about it, not gonna lie. I got it now, you know what I'm saying? Would it work at this moment of time? Maybe this one. Oh, boom, the setup is complete. Similar to the one I did before, back in the day, except there's no Corvette this time around. Last time she had the Corvette there. But I didn't want the Corvette to be around this time around. Man, hold up. So you're just gonna watch this much of the video, and you're not even gonna subscribe? Nah, don't wave to them. They ain't even hit the subscribe button. Come on now, hit that subscribe button. No one's just gonna willingly sit their 1960s pristine Corvette in a fucking bush pile and leaves, you know, without just asking for the dang thing to get stuck. Old school muscle cars, too much torque, too much horsepower. You hit the gas and they don't go. They get stuck immediately. Tires is too thin. You feel me? Strictly made for the street. Not grass and mud and stuff like that. Ever wanted your car to get stuck as fast as possible? A muscle car in grassy textures. That's a little slick. Just got too much torque. And the drive is too strong. You know what I'm saying? They had the fucking the gearing on muscle cars back in the day was you had stupid torque and then they would make the torque even stronger. It wasn't meant for top speed. A lot of them old muscle cars, you would have gave them proper gearing for top speed, oh, they'd be faster than most cars today. You know, a lot of those muscle cars was coming out of the factory with 3, 4, close to 500 horses and absurd levels of torque. But they needed them, they made the gearing short, so when you hit that gas, you just go. You know what I mean? Trying to figure out what kind of lighting setup I want for this. Well, obviously we gotta neaten up the lighting on her face. Do I want a big rig or do I want a big rig? It's like I'm talking about a dang truck. Actually, no, let's make it a little later. I always like to do it when it's nice and got, you know, that golden hour type stuff. Nice. Accents her skin tone better and everything. Let's test a full rig setup real quick. We'll be right back. Alright, yeah, we're gonna do a full rig setup here. Looks nice and clean. Colors are good, nice and healthy. Not too bright, but of course not too dark. I might, though, to make it realistic, more realistic, I mean. Oh, number one, we're gonna need a light blocker. Kind of forgot about that. It's been a little while, you know what I'm saying? I have not done some Cyberpunk photos in like, shoot, maybe a week or two now. Oh no, that's a little too much light blocking. Oh, that's dumb. The sun is facing that way. We don't want a light blocker. Wouldn't even make sense. My fool self. Light blocker wouldn't make sense. The sun is that dang way. I ain't did no photos in a hot minute. You know what I'm saying? We had to set up that dang the video from last week, or not last week, because that was the vanilla episode. But October's video. That took a hot minute. What I'm gonna be doing for this month though is I'm gonna get the main recorded Cyberpunk joints out of the way as soon as possible. So that Southern folk, New York folk, black and white, which will be you know, black and white, old school style stuff. Probably do a lot of 1950s style, 50s and 60s style pinup for that one. Mostly 50s. But it'll all be in black and white. So then that way, once I have all the episodes out of the way, I'll be able to really do a lot of photos this month. We're starting it early, unlike October where I was still recording Cyberpunk. Or not Cyberpunk, but I was still recording Skyrim playthrough videos and stuff like that, Fallout and whatnot. So I only was able to get started halfway through October. Typically, shoot, per month, how many photos can I even say I do per month? Too dang many, that's for sure. I got 60,000. Too dang many, that's for sure. But that's what happens when you love what you're doing, you know? In terms of what I've already done this month, outside of what we're doing now, I've did a little bit of Red Dead, or actually a lot of bit of Red Dead, and a lot of Black Ops 6. Mainly of Nuketown and my first golden gun on Black Ops 6, which was the XM4 through zombies, of course, because I know your boy. Before I started recording the photography stuff, I was telling y'all how I never touch a public public games ever again. I wasn't lying. I was not lying. All I've been doing on Black Ops 6 is zombies, which has been good fun. Except for those fucking SAM trials. Those SAM trials suck. I was talking about you should do the SAM trials so you can get bonus XP and stuff like that. Man, them SAM trials done got me killed so many times because a lot of the fucking missions are stupid. All of the missions are dumb. Like yesterday, I got murdered because one of the SAM trials was you have to fight the zombies in a small zone. The problem is that small zone was nothing more than a fucking hallway. So, and it just so happened to be perfect time. The SAM trial pops up as the middle round comes through with them, the stupid little spiders. So they just kept charging me through the fucking hallway. There was nothing I could do because my AK was running low on ammo. So I'm getting charged by all these dumb little spiders. Then the zombies start rushing in because it spawned at, like I said, it spawned at such the worst time possible. It spawned during a intermediate round, which was the little spiders, or back in the day for someone who's never played modern zombies. Remember the old school zombies where the dude was like, "Fetch me their souls," and all the dogs would start popping up? The intermediate rounds, it was one of those. That is beautiful. Oh wait, we gotta get the mouse out the way. Oh wait, where's my controller? I forgot we're doing Steam because we're using the specialty joints. Reconnect your controller. I never disconnected my controller, Buster. All right, there we go. So we're in the middle of an intermediate round. I got these stupid little spiders jumping at me, and there's at least like fucking 10 of them, and they don't hit super hard. The problem is they're quick and they're snippy little crap heads. So they're charging into me. Then the zombies start flooding in because the zombies, they're not a part of the intermediate rounds. But what happened was the SAM trial, you're supposed to fight zombies in that hallway, which would be a lot easier because the zombies are much slower than the little spiders. The zombies, they don't jump and launch at you like the little spiders do. So here I got these dumb little spiders charging me through this teeny fucking tiny hallway, munching my fucking character's health down like it ain't nothing, of course. I'm dead. I'm like, man, I never touched them SAM trials again. I ain't touched one since. I still be getting everything done. Level 3 armor plates, augmentations, research joints, getting gold in like one match fucking levels, all that stuff. You know what I mean? Shoot, just yesterday I ended the game with like 90,000 on me. I ain't do a single SAM trial. And I'll never touch those dang SAM trials again. They're terrible. All of them always got you doing some dumb crap. Fucking fighting a bunch of spiders in a tiny hallway. Like, why would it pop up during an intermediate round? Now, to be fair, I know what somebody's thinking. You didn't have to pick it up. In which you would be correct. I did not. But I didn't realize that the spiders and zombies would spawn at the same time when there wasn't supposed to be zombies. I mean, there wasn't the spiders. The browns was all jumbled. It jumbled two things into one when it wasn't really supposed to. Was it my fault? Yes. Did I know? I did not. That's where the issues arise. I had no clue that zombies and spiders would spawn. So I had double the amount of enemies I was supposed to have. It was supposed to be just zombies, but I had spiders and zombies. So I'm sitting here trying to fight like 10, 15 little zombie spiders, and then about fucking 10, 15 regular zombies. I had no room to do anything. And then ran out of ammo. I was like, yeah, no, they want me dead this round, dude. They want me fucking dead, son. Cause it sure enough did not go the way I needed it to. Oh, you know what? That's fine. I ain't never touching another SAM trial again. I mean, they give you little knickknacks and stuff, but I the way I run my zombies, I can easily collect all that on my own. I have a specific way I do everything in zombies so I can ensure that I get my gun gold within that one game. If I don't get bored, of course. And if I get bored, then it won't matter. But if I don't get bored, I can guarantee a gold gun a game, which is pretty dang good. Up to round 35, I would say. Yeah, up to round 35. We're gonna be doing we got 3 characters, so we're gonna be doing 10 per set as we usually do. Let's make her look at the camera for this. I like the pose, but I don't, kind of looking in a random direction. I want to see more of Oh wait, we kind of can't because the grass. There we go. More of the background. Actually, hold on, I didn't even do a test to see what these photos would look like with the regular photo mode. It just completely blurred out. Kind of forgot about that. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Horrible. That's not actually how that image gonna look, right? That looks horrible, son. Ah, dog. And I just realized too that I have this reshade on one of my super old Warcraft joints. I probably could use it. That looks like real quick. It's quite clean, quite clean. As a matter of fact, let me see what I want to do for these. Do I want to go with the soft, clean route, or do I want to go the popped clarity route? Okay, you know what? For these ones, I'm gonna go with the soft, clean route. So let's go ahead and backtrack her real quick. Yeah, I like the soft, clean ones for these. It gives more of a like a homey vibe. Is exactly what I'm going for a southern character. You know what I'm saying? But I need. Oops, I did not. I need to use that some old school Warcraft stuff. I wanted to do photos on regular retail Warcraft, but the problem, one of the main things that got me to quit Warcraft in the first place was the viciously unnecessary grind. They want you to have that like it's your second fucking life. The problem is, it's not. It hasn't been in ages. I mean, if you wanted that game to be my second life, you would have to go back to when the game was fucking popping enough to be your second life. Now it's just it's a bit of a grind fest. And in terms of an expansion, of a modern expansion, the what is it, War Within is actually pretty good as an expansion overall. Man, please, it doesn't come close to the love I had for vanilla, the love I had for Burning Crusade, the love I had for Wrath Lynch King, the love I had for Cataclysm, and even a little bit for MOP. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't stack up to the 4 OG expansions. You know what I'm saying? Well, 3 technically. Vanilla is an expansion. That was just the base game. But, you know, Vanilla, Burning Crusade, Wrath, Cataclysm. Those 4 were some of the greatest times in all of Warcraft. So much so that a healthy period of time, I went back to playing Vanilla and did not leave it for 3 years until I got banned, wrongfully banned from the server, the private server that I was playing on at the time. I wasn't too surprised because, you know, private servers are typically ran by fucking absolute losers. So I wasn't too surprised there. Yeah, we're gonna go with the soft look. This is clean. I like that. It has more of that homey vibe to it versus the sharper image. Holy crap, why is this lagging so dang much? God dog, dude. Okay, folks, we might have to... Is it OBS? It might be OBS. Alrighty, it's still lagging like crazy. Not sure why, but still get things done, so it's all good. Yeah, but in terms of a modern expansion, War Within is cool. But I think my main issue was it was just getting old. You know? To be fair, I've been playing for freaking years now. Then what I was going to do was I was going to get back on for the anniversary stuff. But boy, oh boy, that crap is a fucking grind and a half too. I'm like, ugh. I got some of my characters had like 30,000 fucking time walking tokens on them, and that probably ain't even a quarter of what you needed to actually complete everything. I was like, okay, you know what? This is the exact issue I have with this game. They want you to live it like it's your fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Your pixel character is more important than your actual life type of crap. It's like, Maybe to some. Not for me. I gotta head out. I ain't looked back since, dude. I can't even remember the last time I opened up Battle.net. Probably been about 2 months now. What is it? It's November 4th. Coming November 10th, I haven't played Warcraft in 3 months now. So, I wasn't lying when I said I was gonna head out. Just ain't worth playing anymore, you know? There's just a lot of better games on the market, and there's games coming out that I really want to get my hands on in the future too. Enzoy being one, and some new game I just recently found out that it is specifically meant for nature photography. I'm like, what the fuck? I need something like that. You know what I mean? Mad games got mad styles and swags that you could get into, and that's one that I gotta get into. You know what I mean? Then in the future, we might finally see GTA 6, whenever that's gonna be. Who knows? Half of us probably fucking have kids and be old as fuck by the time that game drops. But, you know, when it does, that's gonna be cool. You feel me? Then Fortnite just dropped the new pass. I'm trying to do some Fortnite pictures this time around. Like I said, I got so much time now. A lot of the times when I'm doing photos for games, I prefer to stick to the high quality stuff. But even in cases, I still don't mind doing photos on goofier looking games. I mean, to be fair, though, Fortnite has absolutely incredible graphics because it's on Unreal 5. So, I can't even hate on Fortnite. Hold on, let me see something. I had got... Okay, there we go. I got a new pose pack. This is one of them. Fortnite has absolutely incredible graphics. So I don't know if I would say more of the characters themselves are more on the goofy side. But in terms of like overall graphics, Fortnite's graphics are fucking impeccable. Because of that Unreal Engine 5. The lighting, the shadows, the textures, everything on that game is gorgeous, dude. I wanted to do some Fortnite stuff for October so dang bad, I just didn't have the time. It was already like the 25th by the time I was ready to do some Fortnite stuff. I'm like, dang, I still gotta set up this video. Who knows how long that's gonna take to edit. Boy, that end of the month video took a hot fucking minute to edit. I want to say probably about a week. Number one, trying to think of the ideas, figure out how I'm gonna do everything. Then I had to make the voting poll, wondering if people wanted it to have some order, or if people wanted it to be random, or didn't care if it had order or just was random. Most people voted order. I think only like one person voted. I'm saying it's not really a factor to them. But like 5 or 6 people said, "Yo, that joint needs some order," which made perfect sense. I mean, one moment you're looking at a Skyrim set, next moment you're looking at Warcraft, next moment you're looking at real stuff, next moment you're looking at AI. It'd just be all over the place. So I put them in order, had to put them in order. Those took a minute to edit a piece. Then trying to figure out what music would match to the set of photos that you're looking at. That took a hot minute. Had to upload, I uploaded it, checked to see what had copyright. Way more stuff had copyright than I had thought. But then I checked some of it. It was a bunch of, you know, random people. So I had to do some disputes. One loser was like, "No, our stuff stands true." I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here." So I had to edit that out. Because ain't nobody getting free money off of my stuff. Talk about, no, it's our stuff. I'm like, "Get the fuck out of here. This is not your stuff. Not your stuff at all." So I had to dispute that person, which took like a week or two. It was a lot. It was a lot that went into it. It was a whole fucking lot. Somebody trying to thief. I had people trying to, or one person trying to thief. Had to set everything up. Had to take the video down. Re-edit it. Take all that stuff out. Some of it were actual legit copyright joints like WMG, SME type stuff. You know, big companies from samples that stuff that I sampled but didn't sample enough. That's why I be trying to chop my samples a lot more nowadays. But a lot went into making that video. Unfortunately, didn't exactly do as good as I had wanted it to, but you know, that's YouTube. Gotta get my cash up and you know, put some ads on that joint. Like I said, I edit that song out any dang ways. People trying to get free cash off of folks. Like you know, dang well that is not your sample or your song. So they was trying to keep the copyright on. Absolutely not. YouTube for a hot minute. I'm straight dodging that bullcrap because I know what y'all trying to do. Dang well that ain't your sample. You know, dang well it ain't your beat. Their original song stunk. I'm not just saying that just to say that. It actually genuinely was not even close to what I had created. Number one. Number two, the beat was my beat. And the sample was a sample from an old song that they tried to claim over the actual over the actual people. I'm like, absolutely not. If anybody's gonna copyright me for this beat, it should be the people who originally made the sample. Not some fucking random dude, some random dang rapper on SoundCloud. Fuck out of here. So, had to cut that joint out. The rendering process itself was like 2-3 hours. You know what I'm saying? A lot went into that joint. A lot went into that joint. Oh, snap. Most of the views I did get on it, though, were from the websites that I had posted it to. Little to fucking, they sent it to little to no one on actual YouTube. Come on now, folks. Come on now, YouTube. I'm posting once a week. I need a lot more than just one subscriber a week. Come on now, give me some fucking love, man. That video took a lot of dang work, dude. It's alright though. Next time I get some extra cash, I'll put some ads on it. Get some people around, get some people gathered around and whatnot. Next time I got some extra cash on me. Like that. That's there. What is this? Number 5? Oh, this is number 6. Lamps moved around. So, tons and tons of work went in that. You know, though, with posting only once a week, it does make things so much easier to work with. I can actually do what I need to do and not feel like I'm being freaking bombarded with editing work. Which is exactly why I had to cut off a lot of my other channels. I had way too many dang channels. Like, I still do stuff on my gaming channel here and there, but it's not like super often. It's typically, you know, when I'm on a game, I'm like, might as well record it. So a lot of them aren't edited. I don't even put thumbnails on those videos. But, you know, it's something, I guess. I mainly only do it because I know if I feel like hopping on a game, it's like, why not record it? Right about there. Like, I was just goofing around on Fortnite last night. Checking out all the new stuff. They have the most random lineup of people in this current battle pass, but it's kind of swaggy. I ain't gonna use most of them or any of them really, but you know, yeah, I guess it's kind of. I mean, it's a remix. It's a remix. It's not a full battle pass. So for a remix, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I said good and then could. I mixed 2 words up twice on accident in 2 different ways. It's pretty good for a remix. There's only like 1 or 2 skins I kind of care about right now. There's a lot of good little knick-knack paddywhacks in there. And a lot of good knick-knack paddywhacks, actually. For those who don't know what the fuck a knick-knack paddywhack is. Because that's some stupid term that I made up when talking about small little things like, you know, random knickknacks. Like some cool little, like a fidget spinner, basically. Just a cool little knickknack that you don't, it doesn't really serve that much of a purpose. It's just kind of a cool little knickknack, you know? Nothing serious. Just a cool little knickknack. So, they got a lot of cool little knickknacks. The one joint I like in there that I'm going to be using on practically every character They have a pair of shoes you can put on all of your skins. A pair of Jordan 1s, a pair, yeah, I believe the 85 variant, or maybe some different variant. Either way, it's a pair of high top Jordan 1s, and that crap was kind of swaggy. I'm like, what the fuck? I could put a pair of Jordan 1s on any of my characters. Kind of swaggy. So do not be surprised when you see some Fortnite stuff this month, and each and every single one of them, they rocking some Jordan 1s. Alright, don't even be surprised, you know what I'm saying? Don't even be surprised, bro. They all gonna be rocking that crap. What the heck? Why is it moving her full body? Need the face. Oh, I never changed that, that's why. Because we were using the Steam joint. But I prefer the softer look for these. I'll just bring the lights down a bit. Yeah, cool little remix battle pass. They're trying to say it from what it looks like, because the very next battle pass happens in a month on December 1st. Seems like they're trying to save for the big Christmas battle pass, which I would not mind, because dang, I can't wait for December, baby. I'm trying to do so much Christmas themed photos. Oh man, I think every photo I do for December might be Christmas themed. I ain't gonna lie. Every dang photo for December might be Christmas themed. I'm not even gonna lie to you, dog. I need this light to go on her face, but it is not for some reason. Might have it too high up, maybe. Oh, we got two trucks in the middle of the road. They're driving off, I'm about to say. Pulled up hard as fuck. Tell me I gotta go outside real quick. You know what, actually, we need a light mostly on that side, because the sun is over there. I'm messing up. Oh, there, they're kind of phasing up with the chair a bit. But yeah, cool little remix joint. But for December, for November here, we're gonna be doing a lot of orange leaf things. Alright, there's gonna be a lot of orange leaves. Shoot, if I can, I might try to figure out a way to do that for Cyberpunk here. Get some orange leaves going. A lot of autumn themed stuff this is gonna be for this month. Or is November considered winter? Oh, my back. Just hurt my back on accident. Let me see something real quick. Is November considered, or is that late autumn? I don't be paying attention to this stuff like I should be. Okay. So we're still in autumn or fall. Spring is gonna be nothing but Easter stuff. Summer is nothing but fucking beach stuff. Fall is nothing but orange and Halloween. Fucking winter is nothing but Christmas and snow. That's exactly how I do things. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gotta be done. I'm here. How many photos were we at real quick? Selm. Got my what's the name the wrong way. I can't see how many. That's the theme, folks. That's the theme for December. So if you're not a big fan of Christmas, which would be weird, but if you're not a fan of Christmas themed stuff, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? That's all I'm doing for fucking December, dude. That's it. Nothing else dang near. Oh, I forgot about these military poses. I will be using those soon. Like I said, I want to get these recorded episodes out of the way as soon as possible. Get them uploaded, edited, all that clean stuff. And I'm probably not going to do the short variant videos no more. Because people don't really watch them. It has come to my attention that you guys definitely enjoy the longer ones more. With that being said, we'll cut the short ones because they won't really be necessary. Which I'm perfectly fine with because that's less editing. Less editing and less recording. Not in a lazy way, but it just takes a long time to edit these. Takes a minute, you feel me? It takes a little while. So, that's less I have to edit within the week, then I'm perfectly fine with it. The highest one was the Asian Gals episode. That one did 82. The rest of them did about 30 to 40, including before that one, the Halloween one, I think. I'm like, okay, people definitely prefer the longer joints still, which is good, because I prefer the longer joints. I just realized she got, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, I did not give her the victory shirt on purpose. I didn't even think about it. Victoria with a victory shirt. It makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense, dude. That lighting back up. But yeah, so we'll cut the shorter episodes. I'm not going to delete the ones that's already up, because they do tend to get a lot of likes, so it's probably people popping up on them, liking them, and then bouncing out, because the watch time on them usually aren't as long. So that tells me people still thoroughly prefer the longer videos. Like I said, it's perfectly fine with me. Right there. At 54. Same spot at 54. Actually, move that back over because that's too much light on that side where there is no real light. The sun is in front of her, so not as much coverage on that side of her face where the sun is mostly facing. In terms of other things, though, I mean, shoot, the plan really is to just keep creating the quality stuff so I can get this channel growing nice and healthily. I got a little bit of extra on me, so I'm gonna be taking that to pay off the Google stuff so I can run some ads on this channel again to help with the content change that I've done here. I know not everyone enjoyed the content change, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. For me, that is not gaming. Gaming is cool. I'll probably always play games. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I still do a little bit of something on the gaming channel, but it's nothing ever very serious. Because I just, you know, like I said, gaming is cool, but it ain't my thing. You know, it's like I said in the past when I was trying to start a sneaker channel, but I never did anything with it because as much as I love good, cool looking sneakers, I don't care enough to talk about them. You know, a lot of times when I'm playing games, I'm just sitting there chilling. If I do decide to record it, it ain't gonna be nothing serious like I was doing, trying to think of the coolest new episodes for freaking Skyrim and Fallout. It got old faster than I thought it would. Which I guess I should have known, because like I said, as much as I love gaming, I wouldn't want to make that my career, because it's never been my career. Career was always photography and music. I just never knew a proper way to monetize it. I'm still learning. Better late than never, but I'm trying to, you know, make this process as fast as possible. Time is realistic here. Time is ticking always. So with this, it's in a way it's still gaming, but I'm also doing what I would prefer to do, which is photo stuff, photo studio stuff. Okay, number 9. So let's get one last good pose. Move her to her next outfit. You know what I'm saying? I would rather it be what I enjoy versus... What the fuck did I just see? Her face, for a second, was looking a little crazy. It looked like her fucking lips and her eyelids disappeared. I don't know if I was seeing something wrong. I'm gonna have to check back in the footage on that. What the fuck? It was strange. But yeah. I needed it to be something that I truly enjoyed. That is nothing other than music, photography, cars, and guns. Right? Like, I've always had the idea of making a gun channel. I just ain't got money like that. But when I do, that's definitely something I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to make me a gun channel. I fucking love guns. World War I guns, World War II, fucking Cold War, Vietnam War, Korean War, which I'm pretty sure was mostly just World War II guns. All them old school fucking guns, the greatest. Sets look great. So boom, move her to the next spot. Alrighty, simple, something simple. Got the little red tree behind. Red roof, red curtains to match the red dress. And the wood stairs with the red, whatever the fuck you called it. Red accents, red lights, yeah. Not nearly as red as Damu's was in the chocolate episode, because Damu is on blood activity. But to accent this classic looking red dress, you know what I mean? So that is the difference between the two. Outside of this fact that every fucking thing in Damu's set was red. Every dang thing. Her outfit, her hair, the background, the lights, the car. As where this character is more red for style purposes, Damu was red for lifestyle purposes. Right about there should be good. I had that, well, number one, the red roof actually started because I had no clue where the fuck I was looking with all this dang white. Without that red roof to guide me, I was severely snowblind. I mean, like, bad. I could not tell for the life of me where I was looking at. When I changed the color of the roof, I realized I was looking down at the ground the entire time. It was impossible to see what the fuck was going on, man. And way down. Bring that about 10. And for lighting setup, we have the original lights on still. I'm gonna bring the brightness up just a tiny bit. I want to keep that warm look. And will those new poses even work with the stairwell? Because I did not think about the stairs. I wanted a seat, but I couldn't find a red seat. So I'm like, alright, let me try the stairs. I don't know if these new poses will even work on these here stairs. Maybe. Not for that one. Not for that one. Well, what if... Oh, you know what? I should have... Maybe I should have had a flat spot that she could sit on from somewhere. I ain't think about it till now, though. Yeah, looking here from the... Gonna be a little bit of clipping with her outfit, but the way I wanted the outfit to be is too perfect. Change it now. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let me see. Let's do, we're about to do some testing here. Do I want raw, uncompressed steam joint, or I didn't mean to do that. Do I want softer, uncompressed Cyberpunk? Both are uncompressed. Well, depending on how you do it. You have to choose uncompressed images for Steam. If you don't, then you're definitely getting compressed, poopy quality images. That's in the settings somewhere. I forgot. I did that so many years ago. I can't even sit here and tell you how to do that. You would have to look that one up. Alright, let's see. Let's see the quality here. Cyberpunk's nice and soft theme. Or the stronger. Oh, that's the second image. I'm like, why the fuck is there a mouse joint there? Okay, for this image, for the last one, the softer look was great. For this one, we're definitely gonna go with the stronger colored, not as soft steam joints. That is quite a bit prettier. Denser, more, the colors are more dense. You know what I mean? You can really see everything as strong. The reds and everything is nice and strong. So we're going to stick with the steam here. That is gorgeous. These ones we want to look more professional versus at home anyways. Oh. Alrighty. That being said, look. We got 2 more characters after this one. Oh, dang, if only that butterfly was red. Or had a red option. Got 2 more characters after this one. They gonna be about just as fucking swaggy. Alright. Needs and wants. What a dang pumpkin. Oh, this is for October, duh. It says October. Look at that. Look at that, folks. A photo set that says October has October themed stuff, and I didn't even use it for October, so ain't that some crap? I guess it still kind of works for the autumn theme. We'll use these for the next character. Right now, I just need... What kind of fucking umbrella is that? That is the worst looking umbrella I've ever seen in my life. How the fuck... Oh, it's got red under it, so it's gonna work. I know I just dissed the umbrella, but... got red under it. It just so happens to have red. I genuinely did not know that it had red under it. Okay, you know what? Actually, I would prefer... I want to see the background here. Let's move her forward a bit. I'll say, definitely tell the umbrella's clipping. Number 1. It's gonna make her start shaking, but because we're using the photo joint, it won't matter. You won't see that. Plus, I don't have motion blur on for that exact reason. I'm not sure why it does that. When you make your character target the camera, they start shaking and crap and jittering. Luckily, because it's frames and we don't have motion blur on, you're not going to see that all in the image. You won't ever be able to tell outside of the fact that I just told you. And even then, you still won't see what I'm talking about. So, it works perfectly in the end. And let's bring that light down. Only reason you'll even know that that's a thing is I just told you. You won't even be able to see that though. I just hit the wrong button. I did Steam on it. I mean, Cyberpunk. That. Okie dokie. And boom. The quality is superb. I don't have my folder open, so I can't see what the heck I'm doing. Bring OBS to half the size here and then move this out my way. I almost just moved the entire desktop folder onto the desktop. I don't even know if that's possible, but I ain't trying to find out. Whoops. But that was one of them things that you could call some serious errors. You know, when I was little, some fucking loser thought I was dumb enough. He was like, hey, if you put the... I forgot what the heck I was doing, but he was trying the Windows 32 trick on me. Right? I was like 13. But the problem is I'm not dumb. I ain't no fucking goof. So he's like, you gotta do something. It was so many years ago, so I don't remember what the fuck we were talking about and why we were talking about it. He was like, you gotta do this and that and this, and if you put the Windows 32, you could just recycle that because you don't need that. So I'm like, you want me to recycle Windows 32? He was like, yeah, because you don't need it. I'm like, do you think I'm some kind of effing idiot? I was like, I know I'm only 13, but I'd be dang if you ever get me to do something that stupid. And all he just kept putting LOL. Dang, I mean, it worked on other people. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm sure it probably did, because unfortunately some people just don't know no better some dang how. Even though it's in the system. Anything that's under system should not be touched. And he was like, LOL. Hey man, I you know, it never hurts to try. I'm like, I guess. If this is what you like doing to people's computers, then sure. Oh shoot, I hit Cyberpunk again. This is what you like doing, then I guess. I messed up, but you know, everyone has their own form of excitement, I guess. Really thought I was gonna fall for that bullcrap. I'm like, come on, man. I'm a youngin', but I ain't no fucking goofy, son. Chances of that happening is slim to none. Self-respect, that's the perfect title of an image for the character that we're doing right now. Although her knee is popping through the dress, so I don't know how well that's gonna work. I was gonna have a second variant of this outfit, but I'm like, probably not gonna use it. I wanna keep her. This is a character who's more on the chill type of stuff. She's not really that type of lady, right? At all. She's, you know what I mean? She stay chill. It's not what she do. So I'm like, let me give her a fancy dress instead. The red ruffles. Because this ruffle outfit is way crazier. As you can see by the two colors of red, it does not... I keep hitting the Cyberpunk button. As you can see by the two colors of red, this dress and these ruffles do not belong. The actual outfit is pretty ridiculous. Just go on fucking Nexus mods and you'll find it. Type in ruffles. It's been a hot minute since I've showed all the mods that I'm using, so one of these days I'm gonna show people all the mods that I am using, all the names of the mods that I'm using, so that, you know, any cool mods that people might be looking for, and just to support the people that made them. Creating mods is no fast process. Wait, I got the stairs, but I never actually put her on the stairs yet. Hold on, let's redo that one. Let's put her. I think this one might fit on the stairs. Support the people that are creating these mods. I can't donate to them because I ain't got cash like that. But what I can do is show the names of what I'm using. Videos tend to do pretty dang good, so. Alright, boom, there we go. Make use of the stairs that we put here. The second outfit though was, it was a bit much for this character, you know what I'm saying? It was a bit much for this character. That would be something you see on Japanese V. Because that's what she does, you feel me? She is, after all, a joy toy. So, that's an outfit you would see her in, not this character. This character is a Southern belle, okay? Not gonna see her in outfits like that. See her in outfits like this. Professional looking, you know. Oh, scrap the other one. I completely forgot to make use of the stairs here. That's why they're here. Plus it'll allow us to see the tree in the background better. We did use this, but I'm gonna use it again because it'll work perfectly with this set. Just back her up, lift her up. What number are we on right now? 4. Look at the quality. Let's get those lights moved. Oh wait, actually, matter of fact, because she's standing up now, let's go ahead and lift those up. I can't really see what number I'm at. Oh wait, hold on, I'm way too high. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I hit the wrong button. See, I'm not used to using this. I used to use this all the dang time, but it's been so dang long. Keep hitting all the wrong buttons. Oh shoot, we way over. Keep hitting all the wrong buttons. Scrap that. Get back on. Oh man, I could use fucking film grain again. Look at that. So for images I want film grain with, when I'm trying to do those at home type of photos, Or if I need a quick picture of one of my really pretty characters, make it look like they're doing a little selfie in the mirror. And you need that 90s film grain that everybody and their fucking mother loves to use when they're trying to do a, hey, look at me type of photo. That crap be swaggy. I used to do stuff like that all the time, but for whatever reason, the actual Cyberpunk film grain stopped working for me. So I was stuck to using nothing. I haven't done a film grain photo in ages with eyes only, which sucks because those are some of my favorite to do. That old school 90s R&B look. And let's make her look at the camera, but just through her eyes and change her mouth. So, much more. No, not so smiley, but more. A softer tone is what we're doing here. I keep hitting the freaking space bar. I'm about to clobber this desk. I would never do that. I ain't got the money right now to be replacing desks. Feel me? I have a bunch of little desks sitting around, so if I did do it, I would have a desk. It'd just be super janky. Jankiest desk in the world. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. I don't break stuff. It's not what I do. Closest I've ever gotten to breaking anything in rage. Actual rage, not joking around like I was just doing. Was back in the day on GTA. I wasn't thinking properly, okay? Me and this guy, we were fighting. We were beefing. He was smacking me at first because I was playing like a dummy. You know what I'm saying? You know me, your boy ain't gonna lie. I got no reason to lie. I was playing like a goofy. He was smacking me, rightfully so, because I wasn't playing how I should have been. I was doing all kinds of dumb moves. I was doing this and that. It had got me so upset because at the time I didn't lose fights. Rarely. You know what I mean? Actually, I can't even say rarely. I genuinely didn't. I was a freaking tryhard back in the day. Not the type of tryhard who goes around killing low levels to make their KD better. Honestly, I was a very honorable player. I didn't touch low-level players, and whenever a low-level player would, you know, try to fight me or try to kill me, I'd be like, nah, man, you're too low. You ain't got what I got, therefore, if we fight, it's just not gonna be fair. And then some, you know, in rare cases, they're like, no, I think I'll be doing pretty good. I'm like, nah, you gotta understand, I'm like, this GTA fighting stuff, this is what I do. You know what I mean? Outside of making dumb cash, this is what I do. It genuinely would not be fair. So I would never fight low levels back in the day. Only high levels or griefers. That's it. Right? But this dude, he was good. He was real good. Mainly because I was playing out of anger instead of playing out of, you know, war smarts. He was using it against me real good. Man, I almost torqued that freaking controller in half in one little go, dude. That's when I was at my strongest, too. You know what I'm saying? I'm still strong now, but I'm a lot smaller. That time around, I was a bit bigger. Bit stronger. I mean, man, that controller almost got the spinning of a lifetime, dude. I grabbed one end of the controller and grabbed the other end of the controller, and I spun them in the opposite direction. And I could feel the controller open up on each side of my hands. I'm like, nope, 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 nope. I gotta calm down. I gotta relax. He's smacking me because I'm playing through anger and not through skills. So once I realized that, you know what I mean, I was able to freaking get it together. And then I was able to turn the tide of the battle. So it was probably like his 10 to my 5. If I'm not mistaken, by the time that fight ended, it was my 13 to his 11. So I was able to gain up on him before he was like, alright, catching me, I gotta go. It was, I guess a smart move, because I wasn't ready to end the fight. I was not ready to end that fight. But I also wasn't trying to push it either. I'm like, alright, my freaking head hurt. I'm done. Like, I ain't even supposed to be fighting people like this. Only time we ever fought anybody back in the day was if they bothered us. Actually actively going out and finding fights, we never did that. We only fought if people were trying to get at us. That is the only time. I made sure my crew was very honorable. I told people, yo, if you find somebody in the crew, you are to not touch that person. If you kill and grief your own crew member, you will get hunted, murdered, booted. And we did that. We did that a couple of times. Somebody had sent me a message. It was like, yo, somebody from the crew keeps killing me over and over. Can you join and help? So me, my homeboy, my dad, and my homegirl at the time, we all hopped up in the lobby and we started murking that dude viciously and booted him. I was like, hey, you join this crew, you don't kill your own crewmates. And because I did it like that, our crew was very loyal, very strong, very powerful. You could call upon anybody and get help. Did I just do the Cyberpunk? I did. I know. You could call upon anybody in the crew and get help. We still got that crew to this day, but it's mostly a family crew now. The people who are really active in it. Shoot, actually, I can't even say. I ain't been on GTA in so long. I ain't been on GTA in so long, I don't know who the fuck is active in the crew. But at the time, you know what I mean, we were a very loyal crew. Very loyal crew. You do not fight your own, you do not kill your own. I don't care if y'all had a little dispute. Only time you be fighting each other is if you're actual friends and you're in a party together. That's fine. That's just two friends doing dumb stuff together. But if you're not, you don't actually know each other, there is no killing of crew members ever, under any circumstance. Our crew was loyal as fuck. We had a lot of cool people in that crew. A lot of cool people. Probably end up bringing the crew back when GTA 6 drops, depending on how much I'm actually trying to play it or whether I'm doing a lot of photo stuff. I think we'll probably play it a lot. You'll see a lot of gaming videos of that over on the gaming channel. A lot of photography stuff over here on this channel. It won't be nothing special, 100%. It'll probably just be me and my family members goofing around doing dumb stuff. I hit the Xbox. I hit the Cyberpunk joint again. It'll just be me and my family members doing a lot of goofy stuff. For the most part, though, you know what I'm saying? My crew was lovely. Because I had rules. A lot of crews didn't have rules. We would join a lobby, see like some of those massive crews like IGM or IGN and stuff like that. They be killing each other all the dang time. The MP3 crews, they be killing each other all the dang time. Because they weren't true crews, it was just a bunch of fucking, you know, it was like basically a GTA fan club, pretty much. My crew, though, we didn't play, alright? We did not play. You get caught killing your own crewmate, you're getting fucking booted. Alright, the crew is for people. You know, you need to make some money, you ain't got nobody to make money with. Hit people up in the club, dude. Speak, you know what I mean? Chat with some people in the club. You know what I mean? Make some money together. But under no circumstance is there killing of your other cartel members. Okay? We really held it down in the money department. That's why I called the crew the hit cartel. Oh, what the fuck? Oh shoot, her legs is fully clipping and every dang thing. I just realized that. I'm gonna say maybe I could get away with it. Absolutely not. Her legs are fully and completely through the dress. Unless we do a nice up close. Right there. Hides the dress, but you can see her knee. You already know the slit and open of the dress is there. It makes perfect sense. How many we at? Where we at right now? Let me see here. We're at 8, so this is 9. That crew was beautiful, man. By that crew. My crew. It was my crew. I had to keep the crew clean though, because I never intended that many people to join the crew. What happened was me, my dad, and my homeboy, we was just goofing around. We had bought some jackets and then we put the crew names on the back, and then we bought some, we pulled out with some motorcycles. I was like, ooh, let me do some pictures of our characters. I kind of forgot, you know what I'm saying, with our characters being, you know, female characters, and then us taking the the time to make them as pretty as we could. You know what I mean? Obviously, people see that and they're gonna be like, oh shoot, I want to join that crew. And that is exactly what happened. I ain't even lying with you. I ain't even lying to you. That is exactly how it happened. I was just goofing around, did some pictures of our characters in their motorcycles with the crew on the back, and I put Big Money Cartel as the title. That picture went crazy, if I'm not mistaken. We went from 6 members, which was me, my dad, my homeboy, my homegirl, my mom, and one of our, oh no, it was 8 people. Couple of people from my friends list, my mom, my dad. Man, after I posted that dang picture, we went from 8 people in that crew to like 70 the next day. I was like, what the fuck? No, it was 66. It was 66 the next day. I was like, when we had got on, I'm like, I think I messed up. And they was like, what happened? I'm like, we have 60 crew members. And they was like, what? Why is there so many people in the crew? I'm like, you know that picture I made us do yesterday? Or I got us for yesterday? I think it blew up. So I went to Rockstar. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it had somewhere between 15 to 20 likes. And a whole bunch of people joined in on that crew. Like, yeah, no, I think it got about 90 something today. Is dead as fuck though, because like I said, most of us don't even play GTA no more. But at the time, oh my goodness, like shoot, that was an accident. Under no circumstance was there supposed to be that many people joining the crew. That crew was solely for family and Xbox friends. Family and Xbox friends, that's it. I accidentally goofed around, made a heater of a picture. I mean, the picture was clean. I wish I still had it to this day. That was an old joint. I probably do have it actually. I just don't know the name of it because Rockstar photos never get actual names. It was probably within the abyssal of old GTA photos I have that are nameless. I would have to type in 0_0 and then look through the abyss of fucking 0_0 photos I have. Which, I probably will not do. It's not that important. The main thesis, so you just get an idea of it, was, I freaking hate the Cyberpunk journey game, was, my character, my dad's character, my homeboy's character. They were wearing these, at the time, it was new, it was fairly new stuff. They were wearing these fucking skin type, shiny black leather leggings, jean jackets that had the Hidden Cartel emblem on the back, which at the time was a circle, a black circle, white outlines. Leave that real quick. A black circle, white outlinings on the outside of the circle and on the inside of the circle. A black star with white linings on the outside and the inside of the black star, with a $sign, a pound sign, and a what's the European dollar called? You got the pound and then you got the other joint. The euro. Oh, duh. The euro. It had a pound sign, $sign, euro sign. And the title of it, and they were on motorcycles. My dad's character was standing up, my character was on a motorcycle, my homeboy's character was also standing up. So, and it was like in a deepish color, like a grungy type of color. And it was, I titled the picture Big Money Cartel, because our crew name was the Hidden Cartel. I wonder if I'm still using that emblem to this day. I think the crew might be still using that emblem to this day. So that's the thesis of the photo, if I'm not mistaken. That photo, man, brought so many dang new people to the crew. That was a complete accident. I was just making our characters look all swaggy and stuff. Little did I know, gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like 15 to 20 likes, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. Either way, it brought 50 extra people to our crew within the span of when I posted the photo to the next day. We got up and got online, and I saw that there were 60 something people in our dang crew. Like, oh boy, That was not supposed to happen because it was strictly supposed to be a family crew. Family and close friends. That's it. Whenever everybody gets on GTA, we can all just goof around together. And a couple of Xbox friends. My fool self goofed around and swagged up. Let me see. I think... Yeah, still using that emblem to this day. 86 members, so we lost a couple of people since then. I'm surprised only 86. This is big money all the time, just waiting on GTA 6. When the fuck did I put that? Oh my goodness. Yo, my emblems was kind of swaggy for the crew. What the fuck emblem is this? I don't remember this one. Okay, yo, let me stay focused. Let me stay focused. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be doing some pictures here for this little pretty dark chocolate lady. I'm over here looking at my old emblems. Oh no, I think we're done, actually. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, boom, that's 10. Okay, these came out amazing though. These came out beautiful. I gotta post all this stuff to Instagram as soon as possible. Starting off November, slightly late, at least for Instagram. Not for everything else. Just for Instagram. Alright, on to the next. Alright, we are back, folks. Now, I needed a place for the Bayou Queen pin here, Savannah from Louisiana. But I realized ain't no dang casinos in this place. Kinda, sort of. There is. Where we are now. It's unfinished, though. Oh shoot, I'm facing the wrong direction. Whoops. There is a casino, it just hasn't been completed. That's where we're at now. I'm gonna be using this here casino. Because she is the Bayou Queen pin, and for a Louisiana goer, I wanted her to be at like a casino spot. But there was none that was finished. So instead I'm like, let me put her at the top of a casino that looks all nice and luxurious. I think it'll accent her photos quite well. She is the Bayou Queen pin. Alright? Louisiana. Got the purple with the Saints joints on it. You know what I mean? The white boots. They're clipping a little bit, but it still look good. I mean, the gold and white with the gold and black cowboy hat. I mean, it all matches, man. It works. There's just one thing that isn't working. I think we have our back too close to whatever this... Oh yeah, maybe. Actually, you know what? Nah, because I want the city to be in the back room. Where's the sun? Oh, the sun is right there. I think we're good. For this, though, because we already have so much lighting, I think we're only going to need a single lamp setup for this one. I mean, she is the Bayou Queen pin. Problem is, they have any poses where... like a... I think... Like a smoking type of poses. She from Louisiana, right? She need to look like the boss, the biggest boss. No Rick Ross, because that's Florida. But I don't know if I have anything like that. I think these might do pretty good though. I think these will do good. With eyes only. Big bug eyes she got. She got them big bug eyes. She can't even close her eyes fully. I'm not even lying. I forgot. Well, the last episode, when I was trying to do fucking different poses for her. Some that involved with closing her eyes. She can't close her eyes all the way. They're too big. Got them big bug eyes. I don't know if that was a accidental issue on CD Projekt Red's part. Not realizing that one of their eye types can't close their eyes fully. Real life would be horrible. Not being able to fully close your eyes. That would really stink. Is it just me or is this lamp low as fuck to the ground? Brighten this up just a little bit. She does not have the ability to close her eyes, so you will never see photos of her doing anything that has to do with eyes being closed, because she does not have the facilities for that, big man. She literally cannot do that. Can I add a little bit more? I mean, this is a good amount, but I will leave it be. It looks good. It looks great. Downside is, you know, you can't really see your other stuff all that well. Right there. Boom. The bug-eyed lady is ready to go. The Bayou Queen pin. I actually made this outfit for her back in October, as y'all saw in the last episode. This outfit been ready to go. Both of her outfits, actually. You know what I'm saying? Technically, the last episode was made in October, but I over-recorded on accident, so I couldn't upload it in October. But it's all good, because we do still have 3 other heaters for this month, which is what we're doing now. Southern, New York, black and white. Which will probably mostly compose of my classiest characters. So that's Mexico V, Country V. Shoot, those are the only 2. Those are the only 2. But, I mean, I'll probably do OG V, just because I always do photos on her. Can't not do the OG, man. It'd be impossible. Alright, let's do some testing here real quick. Do I want the softer look or one for the hard look? Doing some back and forth testing that I never really did back in the day. I gotta stop doing that. Stretching my legs, but I kind of forgot when I do that, I'm sitting way over the mic, so it makes my voice sound weird. I'm standing up. I've been standing up this whole time, so if my voice does sound a little bit different than normal, I've been standing up this whole time. Sitting down too long, you know, you gotta let the blood flow. Your legs are your biggest muscle. They're also your most susceptible because of their size. They're more susceptible to possibilities of clots because of how large your legs are. So time to time, you got to stand up for a long time. You know, back might hurt or whatever, but hey, a little bit of back soreness and muscle build is a lot better than you know, clots in your freaking legs. So you know. All right, let's see what these is looking like real quick. We got the softer regular Cyberpunk, and then we have the harder. Oh yeah, no, we're going with the harder one for this one. It's cleaner, smoother for these open world setups. See, this is how I used to do stuff back in the day. The softer setups were typically for like if I'm going for more of that home look. But then again, sometimes I still go with the harder look anyways, now that I remember that this is something that I've had for the longest time now and kind of forgot about something how. The Bayou Queen pin. I'm definitely going to be doing some more freaking, for the black and white, that's all going to be film grain, baby. Got to. Most of that will be 1950s theme anyways. So, it'll be perfect. I don't know what that sound was I just made, but where'd she go with the, where'd the knife come from? The Bayou Queen pin. Oh, I should have changed the color of her nails to purple. I didn't think about it at the time. That was a long time ago. I think I'm gonna go with a full setup actually. Let me see what that looks like. I want it to be overbearing, but at the same time, I would not mind the cleaner colors. Wait, hold on. Actually, no, because I don't want to make the background itself too dark. I would prefer to keep it where it is. We're just going to reduce this because she is quite pale. Okay, no, yeah, I like the full rig better. It's cleaner, more lighting, better overall looking. and I can adjust the lighting on her a lot. A lot of the times I only really do single light setups on dark photos. Typically what I do is I'll do multi-light setups for more professional looking photos, and I'll do single light setups for more home looking photos. Like if I want the character to look like they're just doing photos at home on their phone, then I do single light setups in the dark. If I want more of that professional clean look like now, then I'll do a multi-rig setup. Which is I know some folks out there use the Charlie light. I think you gotta pay for that though. You're using the Charlie joint, because somebody just recently asked me how do they fix the lighting constantly changing, like it'll suddenly go dark. Unfortunately, you kind of can't. That's the game itself. That's what I told the dude. It's pretty freaking annoying. I don't think you can fix it. That is the game itself adjusting the lighting. I've been trying to fix that forever. No one has had a fix for it. No one even talks about it, so I'm like, okay, I'm figuring that might be an actual game issue. In which it typically is, because when you set up the lights, it will change on its own. At that point, unfortunately, you just have to readjust your lights, which typically isn't too hard to do, but it is very annoying. It's not hard to do. We just prefer not to have to do it every now and then. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. It ain't hard to do. Just I would rather not do it. But that's the game for you, you know. It's just what it does. What the fuck is that? Oh, the light blocker. You know what I'm saying? You would prefer not to do it, but game gonna do what the fucking game gonna do. Unfortunately, with a lot of games, that is be annoying. Because a lot of games do get done correct. Not so much the adjustments of random lighting, because a lot of games won't do that. But what I mean is a lot of games have issues that you unfortunately cannot fix. Something that, you know, either Bethesda or a modder would have to fix. Problem is, I am not a modder, you know. Only mods I've ever created was little simpleton mods on Skyrim back in the day, Fallout back in the day, which were really just recreations of already existing guns within the game, but designed to how I wanted them to be. That's it. That's the only bit of modding I've done in character pre-slots, which this character was going to be a pre-slot until I'm like, I don't know. I always have a specific selection of characters I make on games. A couple of male characters, mostly female characters, obviously, right? Black characters, white characters, Asian characters, Polynesian characters, if I can. They're very hard to make. You know, Spanish characters, such and so forth. The problem is, I never had any true white characters here on Cyberpunk. Only kind of sort of white character I had was OGV. Problem is, she's supposed to be half native, so she also has a lot of features that don't make her look fully white. She has a lot of features that add more texture to her hair than the average white person would have. Darker hair, which typically a lot of white folks don't have straight off the bat, at least. Some do, some don't. The more she's pale, but her skin is more tanned, as where you can see this character, her skin is more pink. You know what I'm saying? Specific features and everything. Like, if I was to show you this character, because she's white, her extremities are on the lighter tone. As where OGV, her extremities, if I'm even saying that word right, are on the darker tone, because she's mixed. So all of my characters have specifics to them that make them what they are. And the problem with that is, I'm like, well, I don't have any truly white characters. I mean, a blonde-haired, blue-eyed person is the whitest you can go. But even then, if we're talking even darker-haired white people, I didn't have any white characters outside of a half-white character, which was OGV. I'm like, I gotta make some characters, right? So I was creating the characters, and then as usual, when the character comes out just a little too good, I can't give the character away. I'm stingy with my characters, man. I always have been. It's as simple as that, dude. I've had a lot of people ask, yo, do you have a preset for OGV? I'm like, nope. Could I make a preset for OGV? Absolutely. It's easy as fuck. At least here on Cyberpunk. I still haven't figured it out for Skyrim and Fallout. But for Cyberpunk, easy as fuck. I just haven't. I just haven't, you know? She's too fancy. She's too special. She's my OG character. I mean, I can't give away the OG character. Mainly, another issue is because of the way I do everything, with these being photos and my videos and stuff like that. If I was to give the character away, then other people would be able to use my character for their stuff. If they decide to do that, of course. Not everybody is, you know, trying to be YouTubers and trying to be photographers and this and that and that and this. But it's still the fact of, you know, I would then lose my Cyberpunk character's image, kind of, sort of. You know what I mean? Hard to explain, but yeah. Oops. This is clean as fuck, boy. Loud. It's a specific thing that I do for my videos, and my characters are the face of my videos. Me personally, you know, I've never been I've only been asked once. Only one person has ever asked me, would I ever show my face? I was like, nah, not really, because to me the content is more important. Besides, I got one of those faces that don't do much changing anyways, so you're not missing much, I promise you. When you know what I mean, the best thing I can give you is there's a dude named Vanos Gaming, and he did a webcam video. Watch his joint. I think it was like a Five Nights at Freddy's joint. Watch his video and look at his face as he screams and as he's talking, as he does everything. And you'll know exactly what I mean when I say you're not exactly missing much. My face doesn't move a whole lot. You know what I mean? It genuinely doesn't. I just have one of those stoic type faces. So I was like, you know. Plus, I'm a real personal kind of person. I would prefer not to have my face plastered everywhere. Not saying that, you know, I would become the next world's biggest YouTuber and all that extra stuff. Just in general, you know, I would prefer to have my face be my own. The only people are people who know me. You know what I'm saying? To me, when it comes to my videos, this is the face. Victoria was the face. Now Samantha here is the face. Or Savannah. Who the fuck is Samantha? Savannah is the face. You know what I'm saying? This to me is the importance of what you should be seeing when watching my videos, is how I'm setting up my photos. Maybe you'll learn, because I know some people, like a lot of people, do Cyberpunk photography. I mean, it's one of the best games to do photography on. Game's graphics are absolutely absurdly good. You know what I'm saying? Until we get like a true dedicated photo studio game or something. The photos you can create on this game are freaking incredible. I mean, look at what we doing now. It's clean as fuck, boy. I'll lower this a little bit though, because proper lighting on the bottom of her chin here. Oh. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, that's the importance. I just hit the dang space bar. To me, that's the importance in these is you know, is the character. Now, I like to add my voice to it because, you know, I highly doubt a lot of people would just want to sit there listening to generic background music and hearing no voice. I mean, I guess if you want fucking voice picking up full, you might be able to recognize me through voice, but, you know, that's fine. I just would prefer not to have my face all over the place. Because with how hard I be hustling in this any dang ways, it is bound for this channel to see some form of success sooner or later. I'm always posting this crap everywhere. I mean, so I'll be posting on Twitter, Tumblr, Reddit, Facebook, Instagram. I'm posting everywhere, and practically everything I upload does great for the amount of subscribers I have. So I'm sure it'll happen sooner or later. But I'd rather people see and love the character. Like, the voice is cool. You know what I mean? I don't mind putting my voice in my videos because I've been told to overshoot since I was like, dang, since I was 13. Is her teeth silver? God. I mean, she is the Bayou Queen pin, so I guess she would have some silvers on her teeth. You know what I mean? Letting people know, like, look, I run this here Bayou. All right. This Bayou is ran by me, nobody else now. You come around here, you gonna check in with me. Anybody else saying anything else, you ignore them. You let me deal with them. You know what I'm saying? That's, she got the silvers in her mouth. Like fucking Mafia 3. But, the voice, because I've always been told that, oh man, you have a great voice, you have a great voice. Even when I was 13 years old when my voice decided to get like this. I'd be in school, people are like, yo, your voice is so deep, can you say something? It'll always be so dang awkward, because it's like, I mean, can I say something? You just heard me talking. I'm sitting here talking to my friend. You done barged into our conversation, asking me to say stuff when you was already eavesdropping, dude. You know what I'm saying? Heard that so dang much growing up. My voice has actually kind of always been on the deeper side. I could find stuff of when I was like 12, 11, and even then, as an 11 or 12-year-old, it's still kind of like, dang, that's a decent voice for a freaking 11-year-old. God, dog, see, that's why people's cars be busted. This nigga rolling off the curb hard as fuck in that busted little Benz. In here trying to do the photos, and I just see a car. It looked like the car was rolling off the lot. It didn't even look like he was backing up. It looked like he like parked like the brake failed or something. And people be wondering why their cars be failing so dang early. A lot of y'all out there don't know how to take care of y'all whips, man. Your car is a tool. Treat it like one, you know? Tools, you take care of them so they last forever. A car is one of the most important tools as a modern human. You treat it poorly, you lose the most important tool you got. You know what the first thing you gotta get in life? A fucking vehicle. You know what I'm saying? You get a house. That house ain't gonna take you to a job interview though. You know what I'm saying? You can't drive a whole house down the road. That would be considered a wide vehicle, and you would have to have a license for that. That's not an easy license to get your hands on, driving oversized vehicles. Alright, we at 9, so let's do one more. These are so dang clean. Let's do one more full body so we can get the full fucking scope of this fit. Oh yeah, that's a good one. The full scope of the fit, dude. The Bayou Queen pin. This is why I put her in this outfit, because it screams Louisiana. The gold, the white, the purple. If this don't say Louisiana, I don't know what do. Alright, blonde-haired, blue-eyed, southern white lady wearing gold, purple, and white. That is Louisiana, alright? Well, depending on the part of Louisiana, of course. Certain parts of Louisiana, you definitely wouldn't see her. Look at that right there, that's clean. And boom. That is 12. I mean, oh, not 12. That's a terrible number. 10. I mean, 12 isn't a terrible number. It's just a bad number for what we're doing. Alright. Let's find her another spot, because her next outfit is similar. Just a little, just a little bit more saucy. Not by a whole lot, though. I wanted to keep it somewhat normal for this one. Well, at least for most of them. For the Texas character, you know, got her crazy looking bikini outfit. Goofy and PC talking about show some respect, man. This fool from the Bayou, this fool from Louisiana, man. Fuck out of here, man. I went New York, but you know what I mean. Alrighty, folks. This set right here, this is a tough one. I need it to look like she's in Louisiana, but obviously they're not. So it's a tough way to get this to work. I ain't gonna lie. It just so happens that the trees that this person made, Breezy, just so happen to be trees that are in Louisiana. These are cypress trees. I wasn't going to use them at first. I'm like, because I don't know if these trees, what these type of trees are. They just so happen to be the type of trees you will see. Only downside is I don't have any proper animals. I thought this pack came with an alligator or a crocodile. It does not. Only thing we have is this cobra, which you would not find in Louisiana, but it's the closest thing I can get to whatever snakes that exist in Louisiana. So I'm working with what I got. It don't look too bad so far, honestly. I think I might be able to pop something amazing with this. Just need just a bit more trees. We need more bundles of trees as well. These trees typically are pretty close to each other. Other than that, I mean, I don't think this looks too bad. I'm gonna add a little bit more grass. Of course, we can't have the water can only be so murky. There is no murky water in this game, as far as I know. And of all the options you can choose, there's still no murky water. So that's the downside. This water is way too dang clean. I promise you, if you jump in the Louisiana bayous and start swimming around and letting that stuff get anywhere near your face, you're probably gonna come up with like 30 different diseases. That's how filthy that water is there. You know, it's a bayou, it's a swamp. You know what I'm saying? It's got that bog. It's a bog. Some, you know, you don't wanna be in that stuff barefaced, dude. Who fart coiling me? Alright, let me see what I can do real quick with this. She's way deeper in the water than I had anticipated. Ah, shoot, I can't move her. Oh, wait, let me see. Hold on. That might be because she's not in a pose. Dang, that's probably the problem with the water. That's probably the water. Oh, okay, never mind, it's the poses. That's good. If she wasn't supposed to be that deep, she's gonna be in the water. Yeah, I mean, but it's not that deep. Let's move these plants behind her. And we're gonna move some more of these trees behind her, so right back. Alright, I think this is pretty good. We can't have the murky water, of course, because that's just not possible in this game. But in terms of looking like she's in the bayous outside of the lack of murky water, I would say it looked like she's in the bayous. Alright, with these crazy yellow high heels. That skirt is way more tattered than I realized. This is part of the style, huh? But yeah, I would say this looks pretty dang good. Took a little while, but we got it figured out. Make that a little darker. Actually, no, let's not make that darker. Let's just bring down the overall lighting. It's supposed to look like it's like early in the day. That lighting would look a lot more than early in the day. Only animal we could get that would match was the little cobra here, as no other animal had that bayou effect that we needed. Mainly because they were animals that you absolutely would not see in Louisiana. So, snake was the best we could do. The snake was the best we could do. But that is fine, because he looks great down there. Doing his little snaky things. Whatever it is cobras do. I'm sure they're pretty aggressive. What is that swaying back and forth? The fucking palm trees. Oh. Where did she go? Yeah, I'll say this looks pretty good. It looks like she's in the bayou. I like it. I feel like this is nice and clean. Proper bayou looking biome we got going on here. Only issue, like I said, is that water is way too freaking clear. Other than that, Hold on, let me see this Cobra real quick. Let me put him down a little bit. I think he might be floating, but I also can't tell because the water's too dang clean. I wanted it to look like he's sitting on the surface of the water because certain snakes have incredible buoyancy. Boom. Certain snakes have absolutely incredible buoyancy that allows them to float in the most oddest of places. Why the fuck does she have 2 shirts on? I just did all that setup. She got 2 shirts on. I noticed because there's a patch here. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, she got a dang tank top and a shirt on in one. Alright, back in action. Let's make the lighting a little bit more tan so we can give off more of that early morning look. Because this lighting is a little too white. It doesn't look realistic to someone being in the bayous in the early morning. Well, in any circumstance, really. Now that I'm thinking about it. You know what I'm gonna do after this, folks? I'm starving like Marvin. I'm gonna make me something to eat. But you know what I'm also gonna make? A big fat fucking chocolate chip cookie, dude. With unfortunately no milk, because I'm pretty sure I ran out. I gotta get some. Probably should have did that, but I'm only just now remembering. I'm only just now remembering. Instead, we're gonna have a big fat chocolate chip with a side of cold water. Oh snap! Only if I could drink regular dairy milk, you know. Wouldn't have these fucking issues. Make the light just a tiny bit brighter. Boom! Oh, field of view. I'm like, something looks off here. Field of view is far. Far field of view is cool, but I've always been a fan of the close-up field of view. Hey, look at that. Boom, she's wearing 1 shirt. I forgot to change her dang teeth again, man. She really out here rocking the silvers, dude. I mean, they work. Like I said in the last episode, you know, she's a youngster, so you know, you be seeing white folks rocking grills and stuff now. It's odd, but you know, I mean, it's kind of odd when anybody does. But with certain people, you understand it a little bit more because they got an image to display. When you see like regular people doing it, like you know, each their own. Everybody got their own style. Just it is odd though. It is odd. Boom. Oh wait, we gotta go back to pose number 1. And after this, we go to the Texas character, and I'm fucking done for the day. My legs hurt. I'm still standing. I need to sit the fuck down. I've been standing up for like 4 hours now. My back is killing me, but I'm working, you know? I'm working. I refuse to lose. Can a brother get wicked? Oh, that'd be a good pose if her hand wasn't colliding through her hat. I like this one, though. After all, she is the Bayou Queen Pin. That's the perfect pose of letting people know, like, hey, I'm the one making money around here. Alright? I'm the one making the money. You need money? You gotta come to me. That's what that pose is right there. My Louisiana accent used to be decent. I feel like it's slowly fading away. I feel like that joint's slowly fading away, dude. That was terrible. Oh, snap. I mean, to be fair, I ain't played Mafia. The only reason I even had a good Louisiana accent was because how many fucking hours I had to play Mafia at the time. 30 hours, no. 38 hours of Mafia. I just hit the wrong button. God dog. I need to lower this desk anyway. I really do need to sit down. My back is killing me. And it sure does feel good to sit down. I think the accent ain't coming out right because I ain't ate yet. I'm starving. Actually, I did eat. It was I had oatmeal, but freaking horrible. Awful. Probably the worst batch of oatmeal I've ever made in my life, and it wasn't even my own fault. That's the part that made it hurt the most. Alright, these images are stupid clean. You know, I did not test to see what these would look like with the regular, softer look that I normally go with. Let's test real quick, because for all I know, these could possibly be better with the regular joint. Always, you gotta go back and forth sometimes. You gotta see what works and what don't. So let's go with, don't need too much. I want you to be able to see the background real good. See what that's looking like real quick. See what that's looking like real quick. Let's see here. Let's compare that to the last image. You know what? Surprisingly enough, the regular smooth photo is actually better this time around. Honestly, I thought the harder images would be better. But this one smoothens everything out more. It gives that effect that a camera would probably struggle and go through when would be in such a fucking moisture heavy place. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the smooth. So backtrack her a little bit. We're gonna go with the smooth for this one. It gives off that effect that there is a lot of fucking moisture around, which there definitely would be. I'm saying in a dang bayou, moisture would be unbearable, I'm sure. I'm sure. Alright, so it's 2. Oh. That's not the one. No, yeah, we did use it. The moisture in the bayous, I'm sure, is freaking horrific. Makes you feel like you want to take a shower every 2 seconds. Moisture in the air is so fucking heavy. Makes breathing harder. Every dang thing, dude. Everything is 50% harder to do when the moisture is around. Like, don't get me wrong. I've been living in a desert my whole fucking life, and it gets hot. Nasty hot. This summer was like 115, 116 on average. But if you were to add some humidity to that, oh my god, it would probably feel awful. There would probably be a lot of people falling out in the streets. A lot of people wouldn't be able to handle that. Most people can't even handle that much dry heat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess it all depends on the extreme, though. Would you rather have 85, 90, 95 degrees with like 80, 90% humidity? Or would you rather have 115, 118, 120 degrees with absolutely no moisture to be freaking found? If I had to go off of them, from what I remember as a kid, the humidity that we faced in New York, when it'd be like 90 something degrees, 80, 90 something degrees, and the humidity is at like 70, 80%. From what I remember, I don't know if I remember perfectly, but from what I remember, that crap sucked. You just always felt sticky, always felt dirty. Because the moisture is so fucking raw in the dang air. And the raw heat, it just be, ugh. As where when it's dry, it's painful, kind of. Yeah, it's hard to choose, honestly. Because when it's dry heat, it's painful. You can feel your skin like dang near cooking. Because it's so fucking dry and you can feel the moisture being sucked out of your skin. It's horrible feeling. You never get used to it because there's nothing to get used to. You know what I mean? As humans, we're too comfortable. You know what I mean? I doubt wild animals get used to that. You just can't get used to 120 degrees. Your body will fail regardless, no matter how long you've been in it. You know what I mean? I always tell people, you know what I mean, as black folks, you sit in the sun, we can't get skin cancers from the sun. It's just not how our skin works. You'll see people talking about it, they'll be like, oh no, you can. You can't. What happens is you put lotions and bull crap on your skin, then you go out in the sun and that crap is cooking onto your skin. I saw a black woman who was facing sun damage. The problem is she thought it was, you know, sun damage through just it naturally happening, not realizing that it was sun damage by the stuff that she was putting on her skin. I don't put a fucking thing on my skin when I know I'm about to go outside in hot weather. I don't put nothing on my skin for that exact reason. You're cooking crap into your skin. The thing is, when it's stupid hot, it ain't cancers that you're gonna have to fucking worry about in straight, raw, dry heat. It's you blacking the fuck out and never waking up is what you got to worry about. Because the heat is unruly. Now imagine, right, if you had that desert heat with that southern, with that fucking moisture. Oh my goodness. No one would ever go outside. You would never go outside during the summer. Because it would be dangerous to go outside during the summer. You'd be hot and boiling. Fucking awful, dude. Yeah, that crap. A lot of folks don't realize that our skin gets darker when we go in the sun. That's not the skin burning. That's the skin adapting. That's what melanin does. That is literally what it's meant. Oh shoot! Yo, chill, son. That is literally what our skin is meant for. You know what I mean? In the heat, the skin gets darker to adapt. That is what melanin does. You'll see people that'll be like, oh no, black people can't get skin cancers. If you've unfortunately been putting bullcrap on your skin for a healthy portion of your life, unfortunately you probably will need it because now your skin is dependent on it. I've been living in a desert pretty much my entire life. 115, 116, 118 degrees. I'm standing in the sun for an hour, 2, 3. Never, ever have gotten close to developing any forms of skin cancers. And I'm not a dark-skinned person. I'm a light-skinned person. Only black folks who will typically need sunscreen are those who are mixed with a lighter skin race and took majority of that lighter skin race, or who have unfortunately been using fucking chemicals on your skin your whole life and now your skin is dependent on it, or your skin is baking in the fucking sun from whatever you had put on. My my older sister was having that issue. She would be like, whenever I go into the sun, my skin is burning. And it's because I'm like using sunscreens and crap. That's not for us. If you get a white person, put sunscreen on them, and then put them under what is it, a UV light? It's the craziest looking crap you'll ever see in your life. A lot of white people are unwillingly doing blackface when they put on sunscreen, and they don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? We have melanin. Melanin is our form of protection. You get darker in the sun because of melanin, not because your skin is burning. Like, y'all got to be fucking kidding me, man. I heard somebody say that bullcrap one time. I'm like, you joking, right? That ain't your skin burning, fool. That's the melanin adapting. Now, I'm not saying that we can sit in the sun for 30 hours straight. You'll fucking fry and die. But skin cancers and stuff, we don't, doesn't happen to us. You just unfortunate, yo. You was using some unfortunate stuff. You see this character? She would need some sunscreen. Blonde hair, blue eyes, got to have sunscreen. Victoria, that old dark chocolate character I was just playing, she would not need no sunscreen. Her skin is the sunscreen. Like I said, I'm light skinned. I've been in the desert my whole freaking life. I have never, ever come close to developing any skin cancers. And like I said, I do not put anything on my skin when I know I'm going to be in the sun for a long time. I keep my skin as natural as I possibly can when I know I'm going to step into any form of sunlight, because that crap, you're quite literally baking chemicals into your skin. Especially because a lot of folks be using crap that's not meant for them. Using FPS 30, 15s, 30s, however high it goes. Like, that's meant for the light-skinned folks, the white-skinned folks, alright? People with paler skin tones. specific types of Spanish folks, Asian, specific, I can't say specific. I'm hungry, all right? But I don't want to rush through this because the photos have to come out pristine. I'm starving though. It's specific types of Asian folks with paler skins, you know, Koreans, Japanese folks, Chinese folks need sunscreens. You know what I mean? White folks need sunscreens. Specific types of Spanish folks need sunscreens because they have lighter, paler skin tones. They don't have the melanin to protect them from the sun. If you are my skin complexion, you have you got mostly black and or African, or you're a darker tone Mexican folks. Any folks who have a bit of Afro within their heritage, and it shows within your skin tone, like you're a darker toned person, your skin is the sunscreen. That crap, man, people gotta stop, man. Destroying your stuff, son. It's like when you overly use something for your body and not let your body do it as it's supposed to. It'll then forget. You know what I mean? That's how it is. That's how it works. She thought it was sun damage. But like many people in that comment section of that video, they were like, I don't think that's sun damage. That's whatever you were putting on your skin damaging. Because sunburn doesn't last long. There was mad white people who were like, I don't think you're. There was mad people in that comment section like, I don't think you're facing sunburn. Sunburn does not last that long. She was dealing with that crap for like 3-4 weeks. That is not sunburn. Black folks, we do not sunburn. It's not possible. That's what our melanin exists for a reason, man. We're melanated for a reason, dude. And that crap was lasting way too long. I'm like, yeah, sunburn don't last that long. I've never known very many white people in my life, but from what I've seen, sunburn only lasts like what? 3 days? 3-4 days before it heals up and you're looking all nice and normal again? Her crap was rough for like fucking 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 weeks. I think it was like 6, 7, 8 weeks. That is not sunburn. That is, you need to see a dermatologist. Alright, and boom, that is 10. Let's see what these is looking like real quick. Well, that's a bad time to choose to see what they look like, but I done took that many photos. I'm like, yo, I'll be trying to tell people, like, unless you've been putting chemicals on your skin for all these years, and you've unfortunately changed the way your skin works, you don't need no dang sunscreen, dude. Like I said, I am a light-skinned man. I have never rocked sunscreen ever in my life. I lived in the desert my whole life, pretty much, outside of 6 of my young years spent in New York. From ages fucking 5 to 11. I have not ever worn sunscreen. Not once. No one in my family except for my... I forgot one of my fucking aunts, who is very light skinned. I don't mean light skin like, you know, me light skin. I mean light skin like light, like you would have thought she had a white parent. Those type of folks, you gotta use sunscreen because they don't have enough melanin. It all comes down. What am I doing? Oh, lights. Where's the lights at? There we go. It all comes down to that there melanin. I was like, what's that? I deleted everything. That's in the actual water. This water was way deeper than I thought. That made the job a lot harder because of that right there. So one moment your character goes from walking normally to that. So that crap made it so much harder than it needed to be. Alright, on to the Texas. Alright, we got the Texas girl, I ain't gonna lie. It's about an hour later. I went outside, had to get a little bit of sunlight, you know what I mean? Made me a cool little meal. I'm back and feeling refreshed. I was too dang hungry, dude. I was way too dang hungry. I was starving like Marvin, right? Number one. And number two, I had to use the bathroom way more than I thought I had. I was like, nah, I should be good. But then I stood up. I was like, oh, whoa. It was one of them stealthy joints where you think you don't have to use the bathroom, but then you get in a proper position. Your body is in a proper position where you can like really feel. And I was like, oh shoot. I was dang near about to, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, let me hurry up and get to the bathroom. Let me hurry up and get to a bathroom. You know what? Since I'm up, let me make me something to eat and catch some of these sun rays before they disappear. It's cold out here. It's getting dark fast nowadays. Nowadays, it's only 3:49 p.m. and the sun is already nearly behind the mountains. We got Talia here. Talia from Texas. You know what I'm saying? In light of this character, I had to play some Big X. You know what I'm saying? The biggest, the largest. You know what I mean? Know what song that is? Slacking out here, right? That's all I'm gonna say. Slacking, dude. But hold on, let's go eyes first. So I already got her thing. As you can see, her fit is simple and clean. She got the pink bandana, pink top, the white shorts, the pink and orange. I say pink and orange. The pink and white Jordans, Travis Scott joints. You know what I mean? Little caramel thing. And now all that's left is to get pictures done. Then after this, I'm probably just gonna goof around on some Fortnite, get some levels, or Call of Duty. Play some zombies, get some more guns gold. I've been playing a whole lot of Call of Duty Zombies for good reason. It's good fun. Crazy how you can always find the fun in games and not have to play the multiplayer version. There's so many people complaining about people cheating. It's like, don't play the multiplayer. You know? The cheating won't stop. Can't stop, really. What's their names? They like to act like, oh, we can't do anything about it. We can't detect it. Man, they can easily detect it. They just don't want to. Exactly why I do not touch multiplayer shooter games anymore. Like if I do get on Fortnite, it ain't gonna be no public lobbies. I'm gonna be fucking turning on my old Xbox, make a new fucking account. Dude. It's funny too, because a long time ago I was doing that in a live stream. Somebody's like, dude, you could get banned for doing bot lobbies. I'm like, I highly doubt it. I've been doing this for like 3-4 years now. Epic Games don't give a crap. If you're paying money, that's all they care about. Guess what? I am a I pay for Fortnite stuff at the time. Now I haven't done any bot lobbies, which is exactly why I messed up in the last season, dude. I ain't get none of that stuff. Oh, yeah. Let me show y'all where we at real quick. We over on 6th Street because 6th Street got all these American flags everywhere. And I'm like, you know what? Or not quite, well, in USA flags everywhere. Which is, I mean, it gives off some pretty Texas vibes to me. We are talking about Texas here. Is she from Texas? I need the most Texas vibe possible for her second set, the second outfit. I got the perfect idea for you. Y'all gonna see that one. We're gonna set that one up. It's gonna be real nice. And then that's it for this. We're pretty much done. And of course, I gotta edit it and all that good stuff. But, yeah. I'm gonna be goofing around some Fortnite. I'm trying to get stuff leveled up nice and fast. I would like to do Fortnite photo sessions this month. I need to learn how to build on there again, because I want to do a lot of autumn stuff this month. A lot of orange leaves and stuff. However, I have not built anything on Fortnite in so freaking long. I have lost my ability to build. Used to be quite the map builder back in the day. Your boy was one map building fool. If you ever needed a freaking gorgeous map to use, I had them. I still do. I just don't know how to build no more. Been so dang long. So I need to get on there one of these days when I don't have any real hard work that I need to be getting done or out of the way. and just learn how to build on there again so I can make some more backdrops, because I've always hated using other people's maps. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a bit of a perfectionist type of person. If I can make my own gorgeous maps, my own whatever, I will. Because I know I'll be able to make it how I want it to be. And back in the day, map building was one of them. I would refuse to use anybody else's map. I would always use my own. Regardless. You know what I mean? No matter how long it took, if I needed a map for a specific theme, I would go in and build that joint. I didn't have a Christmas snowy theme map, so what I did was I fucking built a snow template, built a whole new house, Christmas tree with presents all around it, just so I could build a single set for some photos. Pretty much like how I do here. Only difference is it's much different. Things are not how they used to be over on good old Fortnite. Things have changed drastically, and I don't know any of it. I've never felt like such a noob when it came to building stuff until I got on there recently. Holy. Changed things greatly. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing on there. So, I gotta relearn how to build. A little, actually, no, it's a little bright, but it looks good. It's mainly just the outfit that's really, the shirt that's super bright for some reason. Like radiant. The pink is shining more than the white. Kind of like certain items on, certain colors on Black Desert have a vicious level of shine to them. Put certain colors on them, they just start fucking beaming light like crazy. What's going on? What is that? Y'all see that? There's some texture issues going on here with her arm. I've never seen that before. I was gonna say, I might be able to smoothen that out, but no, that's an actual texture glitch going on. Her arm is separated for some reason. Okay, let's try it then. I don't know what's going on. I've never seen that before. Head. That is. Is it happening on her wrist too? Okay, it's not. I thought it was going on her wrist too. I'm like, what the fuck, man? What is that though? Why is that like that? It's all the way around her arm. Is it the top, maybe? Oh, it can't be, actually, because it's not like that over here. Why her arm looks so dang little? Her hands look rough. Her hands look a little rough. What's going on? I think her hands might be normal. It's just that. What is that? Why is that happening? How do I fix that? Also, I just realized in the last set of photos, the Bayou character, I suddenly cannot open the menu anymore. Seriously? What the fuck going on, man? Stop wasting my time, please. Okay, there we go. The last character, the Bayou character, I did not realize, yeah, there is indeed a texture error going on just that one shoulder. Why is that happening? I've never seen that before. Doing this photo stuff for a hot minute, that has never been a thing. Till now. Has it been like that this whole time? Let me see. I think it's the shirt. Because I'm looking at the last photo and the shirt is shining light in a weird way. You check the older joints with the other characters? It's the shirt. I'm looking at the other photos, they're not having this issue. Whatever that issue is. Wait, no, they are. What is that? Come on, y'all, don't do this to me, son. I mean, you can't tell. because that character is so much lighter, and because Savannah, you know, being a white character, the line is more hidden, and Victoria being darker, the line is more hidden as well. And she got tattoos. But with this character, you can, because she's in the middle. She's in the middle ground, so you can tell it's there, whatever that is. I've never seen that before, though. Why is it doing that? Why are they trying to play me, man, on the last set, dude? I'm gonna have to steer clear from that direction then. I'm not sure what that is. I've never seen that before. Luckily on the other two characters you can't see it. I would have to point it out for people to notice. But this character you can see it real well. As I do proper poses. But yeah, on the last character, I didn't realize I was only doing them photos on the... Oh shoot, I just punched my boom arm. The last photos, I just realized I was only doing them joints in Ultra. Luckily this game's graphics being so dang good, even I couldn't tell that it was only in Ultra. Until I got done and realized, like, this is oddly not laggy. That is because I did not realize we were doing photos on regular Ultra graphics the whole time. Yeah, see, easy fix. You can't even fucking see it now. Obviously, I could edit it, but it's so dang minute. I don't even know how I would edit that without overdoing it. A lot of my fucking editing tools aren't the greatest. Alright, there we go. Let's see here. So I'm like, oh shoot, but luckily they still came out heat, so that's good. I'm glad I'm glad I chose to use the in-game photo joint over the Steam joint, because if I would have used the Steam joint, you would have been able to see the slight imperfections that Ultra graphics would have given versus ray tracing, where we are now. I sure enough did not realize I was in regular graphics that whole time. I was just so, you know, happy with the setup and everything coming out so clean, not thinking about it. Let's get some light. Oh, actually, yeah, keep that right where it was. Zoom in. Actually, zoom out a little bit. Or no, actually, no, we didn't catch anything of the actual outfit, did we? Why is she floating home? There we go. He's not on the ground, dude. Still not on the ground. There we go. Give me a cool little lunch, you know what I'm saying? Had some fucking... Had made me a big cookie, I ain't gonna lie. I've always heard people talk about purposely undercooking their cookies. I did that on accident. That's pretty fucking good. I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty good. I personally prefer a fully cooked cookie, but it's not bad. I always hear people talking about the gooey center stuff. A lot of people got to be careful doing that, because some stuff doesn't. Some stuff got eggs in it that might not be pasteurized. So make sure when you're doing that with your dough, make sure it's got, you know, pasteurized eggs. Well, actually, you probably don't have to do with that much if you're still cooking it. I cooked the cookie full length, so it was cooked. It just wasn't cooked enough for the sheer size of that dang cookie I made. It was pretty freaking big. It was a pretty big, dense cookie. It was cooked, just not enough to be solid. That crap was pretty delicious, I cannot lie. I'm like, you know what? I think I see why people purposely undercook their cookies, because that is quite delicious. Her hair is causing a lot of lag. I realized recently that I make my characters look at the camera a little too much when I'm doing their photos. They be fucking glued to the camera, dude. But as of recently, I've been stopping that. When you're doing photography, you're not gonna want the person to be looking in the camera at every fucking photo. Imagine you're switching through photos, different poses, and the person is just staring at the camera the entire way through, it's gonna start to feel a little odd after a while. With fucking like you're being stared into your soul and crap. Sometimes the character gotta look away, you know what I mean? Even, you know what I mean, gotta act like nothing's even there. It's just a regular old day. Ooh, we're back. Just a regular old day, man. Versus having them stalking the camera for every single photo. Make them look away, you know what I mean? Adds a little bit more depth to the photo. Excuse me. Pick up out of nowhere. There was 2 sets I had got. Oh, you know what? I never did anything with this. Oh, you know what? No, that's why I never did anything. I was going to save this for the black and white episode, so go ahead past that. Go ahead and pass that. That her leg slightly sticking through her shorts. I have the stars in the background so people really get that Texas look from it, you know what I mean? I don't want you to see any of the dang palm trees. I'm sure there's some imported palm trees in places in Texas, but I need this to be Texas. No palm trees, baby. I felt that it would be perfect to pull up to 6th Street because they got fucking houses all over the place with flags on them. Stars, as you see now. Right about there. Right at the tip of her head and blow. Need a couple of long zooms. Gotta be able to see them Jordans. Got them pink and white Travis. A couple of other, what did I say earlier? Why I was going, oh I did, but I was going hard on Fortnite because I messed up the last, or not the last season, but the non-remixed season. I only got to level 125. Now those wondering, what does that mean? I don't play Fortnite, sir. What that means is I flunked hard. Typically, in a season, I will get to about level 200 something, depending on how many rewards in there I actually care for. That's how hard I flunked. The highest I've ever gotten was 250. I only got to 124, 25, and missed out on a lot of good knick-knack paddywhacks. Not this time around, god dog it. And I didn't play a single public game last season, or the non-remix season. That's where I really goofed, because I missed a lot of these specialty quest items. This time I can't though. I can't miss out, because they're adding an item that allows you to put a pair of sneakers on any one of your characters. It's a pair of Jordan 1s. Now, I'm not the biggest Jordan guy. However, the Jordan 1s are the Jordan 1s, and those shoes are absolutely gorgeous. After all, they are the original 1985 remakes. You feel me? So naturally, like most shoes coming out of the 80s and 90s, they're fucking gorgeous. The sneakers in the 80s and 90s were amongst some of the best looking shoes known to mankind. I have to have it. All my characters are gonna be swaggy as fuck in they photos from now on, because they all gonna be rocking some Jordans, man. Chun-Li gonna be rocking Jordans. Metal Face Doom gonna be rocking Jordans. I don't give a crap. Everybody gonna be. They probably gonna add more. They're doing crap for season 5, chapter 5, season 5. That's probably gonna be crazy. That's gonna be in December, on December 1st. So you're definitely gonna be seeing a lot of Fortnite themed stuff then. It's all gonna be Christmas. Like I said, I'm going crazy on the Christmas photos, dude. You know I'm going crazy. Can't be nothing less. You feel me? I'm gonna save a lot. I want to save a lot of these poses for black and white episode. I mean, I have so dang many, it's near impossible to use them all. But there's certain stuffs and styles They're gonna be great for the theme that I'm gonna be going for on that episode, the black and white episode. So a lot of that stuff gotta get saved, because that's gonna be heat, son. We're at 6, so we need 4 more. Let's go and go far out so we can see them Jordans. Headcrab is gonna be nice. I'm trying to do so much for the Christmas theme, it's gonna be crazy. So much for the Christmas theme, dude. That's one of my favorite holidays, hands down. It's dang near the only holiday I celebrate, really. Halloween cool, but you know, once you get to a certain age, it's like, whatever. Unless you're a party goer type of person. Me personally, y'all know me, I've said it a million times. I'm not a big fan of people, so you could never catch me at a party. I would never, under any circumstance, want to be around that many people. You know what I'm saying? You got, you got introverted people who get anxious around people. You got introverted people who can't stand being around people. I'm that. I can't stand being around too many fucking people. It starts to annoy me. You know, there's just too many people. There's just too many things going on. I'm a very chill kind of guy. You feel me? Put me around too many people is like, ugh. Get me out of here, man. Get me out of here, dude. I know for some people it's not quite so simple. I kind of always been like that, though. I've just never big fan of being around a lot of people. I would rather not, you know. I would rather not. I could easily go up to people and talk to them. That's no problem. It's when there's too many people. When there's too much crap going on. Like, can we simplify a bit and reduce the amount of people by about 30? There's 35 people in a place. Reduce it down to 5 and I'll be all good. Too many people? Get them out of here. Get them the fuck away. You know what I mean? I've just never been a party kind of person, though. So that could just be. Nah, I'm sure there's mad people who ain't party goers. You gotta really be into partying and really be into people for partying to work. You have to not mind being around that many people. I know a lot of people who just simply don't like it. Extrovert, introvert. It's just you have to want to be around that many people. Extrovert people will be like, you'll never catch me in a party. Just, you have to love that party life. If you don't love that party life, it just ain't gonna work, dude. I definitely do not. Never looking away from the camera one last time. That is it. Oh no, that's not it. We got 2 more after this. Then we get to our second set. The second set gonna be clean. It's gonna be simple, but it's gonna be clean. Only downside is, like I said earlier, with when you put a hat on a character's head and it changes their hair type. Well, this time it went a step above. It didn't just change her hair type, it also changed her fucking hair length altogether. But I gotta keep it because it looks swaggy. The good thing is, it kind of looks like her dreads are all tucked up inside of the hat, so it works. Well, for now. I haven't seen it in the photo studio, so we'll see. Or photo mode, I mean, so we'll see. As far as I can tell, though, it works, because it looks like all her dreads are tucked up. Although she does have dreads on the back of her head, as you can clearly see. It still kind of works. It looks like she tucked them up all up inside the head. So it might work. It might work. We'll see. We'll see shortly. Got one more, and I like this pose right here. You can see the sneakers, you can see the full fit. Get these lights turned. See. Right there. So yeah, they're doing a lot of special stuff for this one. And like I said, for October, I wanted to do stuff, but started off a little late, man. Started off a little late. But rather be a little late than, you know, never, you know. Let's move these, because that side of her face has a lack of lighting. I'm still disappointed though. That dang Cadillac, dude. Any extra money I got on me right now cannot go to Fortnite. Will not go to Fortnite. I think because she's so fucking twisted up, this is not how this pose is supposed to be. Because the lighting is not working on her face for some reason. That is because we have her facing one direction, then her head is looking in the other direction, which is why her eyes cannot move fully over. Got her look proper. Still trying to think if I want to get on some Fortnite or some Call of Duty. I might do Call of Duty. I got a new gun I need to level. And I'm trying to hit the next prestige. The first time in a long time on a Call of Duty I actually care about prestiging. Outside of course, the modern prestiging they did where it kind of just happens instantly. But they got a lot of cool knickknacks that come with it. Number one of them is a freaking MP40. Or not MP40. God dog, it's my favorite assault rifle. The STG. It's the STG. Now, it's probably not a true STG. It's probably just a look for an already existing gun within the game. But it is a full STG build. So I need that joint. I need that, son. I gotta have that joint. You feel me? One of my all-time favorite assault rifles. STG, baby. STG 44, of course. The rest of them are cool, but the 44 is the dog. You know what I'm saying? That's the dog. Alright, on to her last set. Alrighty, folks. Next outfit is here. And, I mean, it does indeed look like she's in some fucking grassy spot somewhere not in Cali. Oh, I forgot about the floating hot dog. I was going to use it, but I'm like, wait, where would I even use that at? Should add some mosquitoes to this. There's a lot of those in, frickin' men. What the heck is this place called? Texas. There's a whole lot of those in Texas. Let me see here. Lights. We need lights and a light blocker. I don't do enough nighttime photos, so we're gonna be doing this as semi-night. Light blocker in there. We don't have no extra. No unnecessary light in the background. Alright, boom. So this is what I was saying, where the hair is a little different. You could clearly tell that that is not where dreads would be, but I wanted her to rock the fucking hat, man. So it'll have to do. I mean, she still look good. You know what I mean? She still look good, so it's all good. We gotta lift her off the ground a little bit, though. Matter of fact, I ain't even lift the seat off the ground a little bit. We got the grill, you know what I mean? Cooking it up. Whatever the fuck that food is. This is Cyberpunk 2077, so some kind of synthetic crap. Let's make it a little darker. Gotta sharpen up that color a bit. Slightly darker, not too much. Say right about 50. 50. Head up a bit. I want to do something simple but very Texas. In a big open green field, family, friends, grilling, listening to Big X, the plug. I fucking love that song. The biggest The largest. That song is heat, dude. I've been using this pose a little too much, but I mean, it's a great pose, dude. Bring that light intensity down to about 50. Nah, let's do 55. Gotta have the caramel skin still glowing. I mean, check the fit. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I thought this was blue. Now that I'm seeing it again, it is definitely green. But you know what? Even though the fit does not match anymore, if it ever did in the first place, you still look good. That's all that matters. You see a couple buildings in the background, that's perfectly fine. I didn't mind you seeing some buildings. Main objective was to get it to look like she is indeed chilling in Texas. I think this is pretty dang good. Move these lights to where they should be. So boom, this is the last one. It's looking pretty clean, looking pretty clean. We're still having whatever this shadow error is. It seems to only be affecting her because this wasn't... I checked the older photos and it's not that big of an issue. The older ones you can barely tell, it barely exists. The only way you could possibly tell is if you pointed out. I had a hard time, or if I pointed out to people, I had a hard time finding out what was going on. For some reason, it's happening a little worse on her, though. Once again, I highly doubt when people... Oh my goodness! When people see these photos, they'll notice that. I fucking hate this auto-adjusting crap so fucking much. I truly wish I knew what down to a T is causing it to happen. You have a perfect setup and it gets destroyed by that crap. It's like, what's the point of it? Because you rarely ever actually see it in game. I didn't even know it was an issue with the game until I started doing photos and crap. Beforehand, I had absolutely no idea that that was a problem or anything that would even happen. Now everything else behind her is dark as fuck. I can't even see it no more. Color blocker wasn't blocking it that dang hard. Was it this? Wasn't. Guess we don't even. Get out of here. Now it's super laggy for some dang reason. I'm doing the same thing I've been doing this whole dang time. Nah, I can't even get rid of it. Ay, ay, ay. Stuff can be a bit fickle at times. One moment things is working. Next moment they not. How it is. Let's just adjust again. Yeah, it might have. It looks good, so it's all good. Why is my chair so dang close to my fucking computer? Knock my dang computer over. Alright. See what that looks like real quick. Alright, looks good. The first one, of course, does not, because it's too dang dark. Can't even see the background. Alright, here we go. Ready to go. What the fuck? Oh, whoops. Ready to go. Alright, I mean, what kind of poses are we looking for this one? I mean, let me go with... I guess I could go with some of the new stuff. Some of the new stuff I ain't really used that much yet. He is in a field, so I guess a little pumpkin wouldn't be too bad. I didn't get to use him in the rest of them. Because it just wouldn't have made sense. Put a little smile here. You know what I mean? Okay, wait, hold on. We gotta gotta get rid of this stupid hot dog. You even find this dang thing? Oh, there we go. Remove. Oh, floating fucking glizzy, dude. I just realized this light is taped to this dang grill. Talk about janky, dude. I'm about to say, if this dang thing don't open up, I gotta freaking reset. What's the name again? I'm getting off. I'm taking a dang much needed break because I've been recording this for a hot minute. What goes into making sure your stuff is at superb quality, maximum quality at all times. Unlike the last set, which I accidentally did on just regular ultra graphics. Luckily, they still came out very heat. Otherwise, I done diddly goofed. Well, not really, because yeah, they came out nice. It was all good. So I feel like this is going to auto adjust because we're behind this grill and it's bright as fuck. It's shining so badly. I mean, to be fair, if you're out in a dang dark field just taking pictures, it wouldn't be in a professional setting, so naturally it would look this way. There's only so much light blocking you can do in the real fucking world. But, yeah, it looks good. It looks great. What I'm trying to figure out, though, is why do... I have the folder open on the side, as I typically do. For some reason, it keeps bunching up all the files, though, until, like, one weird clump. I've never seen it do that before. I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't even know that was possible. Got the full-on Texas theme going, you know what I mean? Why is it lagging so bad all of a sudden? Hold on, check the blue boots with the fucking gold tips on them. Well, man, she out here swagged up regardless. I mean, the biggest, the largest. You already knew I was about to do that. Come on now, stop playing me, man. That song is a genuinely great song. There's been a lot of good Texas rappers coming out these days. Texas ain't playing around right now, dude. There's a lot of good artists coming out of the West Coast too. Been finding some heaters coming out of LA. East Coast, you know, they doing their thing. Not really my style a lot of the times. A lot of that drill stuff. Don't get me wrong, I fucking love drill music, but a lot of them these days, they just fucking screaming at the top of their dang lungs. You don't even know what the fuck they be saying. It's like, that it's cool. Some of them beats be nice. There's only a few I really rock with. Sha Ek or Sha EK. I like saying Ek. It sound a little harder. Sha Ek or Sha EK. It's cool, you know. And anyways, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of the heat coming out of the West Coast and down south. Big X with the South, that Mexican OT. Then only if you go over to the West Coast, you got. There's a lot of them. I honestly can't even name them right here. There's a lot of them. Yeah, I can't even name you all. There's a few. There's quite a few coming out of the West. Well, now I want to go all clean and smooth. Where was that at beforehand, man, huh? We stopped with this gargantuan coffee cup. That thing big as fuck. That's a lot of coffee, dude. I stumbled upon, you know what I mean? I stumbled upon a dang rabbit hole of folks who work at Starbucks and other coffee places of people's orders. Man, that crap is insanity, dude. People out here drinking straight poison. Literally. Not even being over dramatic. It's barely coffee in half them dang things that people drinking. Barely coffee. It's like 20% coffee, 80% freaking sugar. That crap, man, is insanity. I have gotten my body so used to not intaking hefty amounts of sugar that I could barely even eat one cookie, dude. You know what I mean? Some people would see that as a bad thing. I can feel it if you're really a big snacker. I am, but I'm also not. So for me, one cookie is good enough. Especially if it's like a large cookie like the one I made earlier. I might make me another one tomorrow. Feel me? Or no, tomorrow. Later today. But like an after dinner snack. But yeah, no. You can't compare no freaking cookie. Maybe except for them ones that come in that pink box. I heard those suck. They're just sugary masses of doughy mess. From actual reviewers and not the people who fucking scarf down like 50 boxes for a TikTok video. That crap is not healthy. But from like the regular people of the world, they be like, nah, them things is mushy, sweet as fuck. Like you about to get diabetes with every bite. What the heck is that? Crumble cookie. I can't eat it no way because that stuff is dairy, I'm sure. Got dairy in it. I mean, I wouldn't even be able to try it regardless. But from what I've heard, from what I've seen, a lot of people are saying it's freaking sugary, doughy masses. And for me, you know what I mean? Like I said, I tried a gooey cookie earlier. Not by choice, but because I accidentally undercooked that giant cookie I made. That was delicious. It was tasty. It was a chocolate chip cookie, so you already know what it is with chocolate chip. That's OG. You know what I mean? You can't mess up a chocolate chip cookie. If you do, shoot, stay out the fucking kitchen. I ain't never heard of somebody messing up a basic chocolate chip cookie. That's insanity. But like the flavors they be having all kinds of weird and crazy flavors. And people be talking about they don't taste great. This is one insane pose. Ain't gonna get too close because I ain't trying to get restricted. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't about to use this pose. But yeah, people say it's a doughy, sugary messes with random flavors that a lot of the times don't taste like what they're supposed to. I guess it's a good thing that I didn't ever try those because it apparently it's expensive too. No, because you know how anything is on the internet. You have to scour the world of the internet in order to find true information through the endless oceans of false information. Right? So the other day I was looking up some ways to make some good, decent cash through online. And I had got stuck through 1 trillion videos of fucking fake losers just trying to get big views. Talking about, oh, you can make this amount of money in this amount of time doing this. And then you go down into the comment section, it's like, man, you're not being truthful with your community. This and this and that. It took me this long to get this amount because of this and this. And it's like, oh, shoot. You can't trust nothing that comes out of a lot of people's fucking mouths. When you do finally find the real, oh shoot, am I moving some flowers? I'm moving flowers on accident. When you finally find the real and the people who are willing to give out that true information and not lie to you for views and money, there's mad people saying that the crumbles cookies joint is not that good. A lot of it is doughy, sugary mess that don't taste anything like they're supposed to. I was like, man, I want to try that one day because, you know, I do love a good snack every now and then, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shoot, I might try some of that out. Let me lift her up a little bit because, you know, real life, the grass would be underneath her. But, you know, Cyberpunk, that's not an option, so the grass is going through her. Go ahead and lift her up a bit, and if we move her directly underneath the camera, it should look like... It definitely looked like she's floating, but you know what? We're gonna roll with it because this is a great pose and I want to use it. But it's like, God dog, dude, but not even the cookies ain't even as technically as bad though. I wouldn't. The calories on them joints is insanity. Now I know normally it's like, man, forget the calories. You know, you just exercise and the calories don't mean nothing, right? However, when it comes to food that has that much sugar, it takes the body longer to process it. When it comes to drinks, the body processes it fast as fuck. That crap is cups of diabetes, dude. I'm like, man, I gotta chill out with that stuff. And it's a minority of people who do it, of course, because no one fucking orders a cup of coffee and it be 80% sugar, except for you know what I'm saying, certain people. Definitely not a common thing. I'm not saying a lot of people do that, but that crap is insanity, son. Because them videos be having, yo, come on with this lag, man. I'm trying to get to the fucking what's name. It's taking 8 years, son. Because all you see in those videos is the comment sections, people being like, yo, what the fuck? That ain't even coffee. That's a cup of poison. We're at the top of the world. Why is it lagging so fucking much? Hey, you know, I've noticed that this loves to do this right when I'm like toward the end. I'm practically done. Suddenly it slows down as much as it can. Like it doesn't want me to get off the fucking game yet, baby. I want to get off though. I've been doing this for like 4 hours. I gotta record the next episode tomorrow, which will be the New York episode, but we only have 2 characters for that one though. It's gonna be great because I got so much fucking swag for the New York characters. Just like I did with the Southern characters here. It's gonna be so dang swaggy, dude. This episode was very Southern. The next episode is gonna be very East Coast, very New York. You'll see. What the fuck going on with her head? It actually doesn't matter because if we go over, her chin looked a little crazy. But yeah, that crap is insanity. All you see in the comment section of videos like that is people talking about how horrendous it is. You are just asking for the worst and most painful, one of the worst and most, well, not painful, you don't even feel it really. You're suffering from a, what is it? Oh no, actually you do, kind of, sort of. Depending on how bad it is though, you won't. You'll be in a fucking coma, dude. Crap is vicious, man. I mean, god, dog, I can't even explain to y'all how bad some of them drinks were. You would have to look the videos up yourself. Of people's Starbucks donuts joints. What's the fucking Tim Hortons and crap? It's bad. It's real bad. I ain't never seen drinks that made my fucking limbs tingle until I saw those. Yo, son, that is madness. I just realized I had this chair here the whole time. I ain't using once. Whoops. I mean, to be fair, I didn't really put it there to be used. Kind of put it there as a piece, just to make the photos more dense. Add more density to the photos. I mean, the snake hat. Dang, grill is in the way. I'll go from this angle. Look back. The grill is in the way. Okay, never mind. Actually, that crap was madness, dude. It was madness. I mean, hey, everybody can do what they do. My body cannot handle that much sugar, though. Well, I mean, nobody can, but my taste buds can't handle that much sugar. My taste buds cannot, oh my god, that, my taste buds cannot handle that much sugar, dude. Well, I say no, my body can't, but nobody's body really can. It's only a matter of time, you know what I'm saying? That crap is insanity, son. Like fucking 20 pumps of caramel, 30 scoops of sugar, 10 tons of whipped cream, then coffee. That's like 20% of the whole drink. Like 20% of the whole drink, dude. Like, ah, dog, that ain't no dang coffee, man. That's a big fucking clump of candy. This caramel is a form of sugar. All that crap. They be doing like 30 scoop pumps of chocolate, caramel, scoops of sugar, whipped cream, then the coffee. Then when you see the person who's making it, they shake it up. They don't even fully go through some of the sugar. They take a minute. The person who ordered it probably gets a whole clump of fucking sugar at the bottom. Like I said, it's a minority of people who do it. It's not like a ton of people are doing it, But it's insanity, son. You ain't never saw diabetes in a cup until you watch one of those videos. I promise you, son. What the fuck? I promise you, you ain't never seen diabetes in a cup until you saw one of those videos. Until you see one of those videos. I saw one of those. Until you see one of those videos. Crap. Crazy. I'm about to say, I'm sure they taste great, but considering, like I said, my taste buds can't handle that, it probably doesn't taste, it wouldn't taste great to me. Probably tastes fucking horrendous. My taste buds died on sugar, when I was like 12. From every age up until 12, man, I was a little sugar fiend. As soon as I hit 12 years old, dude, my fucking throat is dry. I don't know what happened. Going good this whole time. As soon as I hit like 12, it was over, son. Oh, there we go. That is a full 60 of all 3 gorgeous southern characters. Victoria from Kentucky, Savannah from Louisiana, Tiana from Texas. Although some of you probably remember that Tiana was supposed to be from Memphis. But I was like, you know what? I have to go with Texas. It wasn't definitive any dang ways, so I'm like, well, I might have to go with Texas. I ain't gonna lie. Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee is cool. It's very southern. Texas, baby. Look, folks, that is it. Hope you enjoyed the chit chat, the great photos. You can see all of these on Instagram within time. So make sure you go ahead and check that out. Hit that subscribe button. Help your boy get to 1,000. This was fun, but it's time for me to edit because we are done here. 60 photos. That's it.
Hit that subscribe button. I'm out.